The following is a presentation from WBON TV Sports and Wallingford Media Group. Welcome to the High School Football Game of the Week from WBONTV.com Sports. The High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair, Richmond, Kentucky Tourism, CT Diesel Performance, Renfro's Collision, White & Associates CPAs, Estill Clinic Pharmacy, Hometown Dental, Batteries Unlimited, Gateway Cycles, Realty World, Hometown Clinic, House of Q, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Raider, Mayo & Hornsby, CSEPRepairKY.com, and Jack Burford Chevrolet.
Steal you away, don't know what else to do. I hear music.
Turn that.
They say you belong to another man. First time we met, I knew.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Estill County High School. Trusty teammate William Hardy. This is Dan Wood, and we've been making history tonight as we have been doing these games at Estill County High School in football for about 26 years, and this is the first time we're also simulcasting on the television. Arthur Ballard always said we had a face made for radio, but more importantly tonight, the Estill County Engineers, we're kicking off high school football action right here on WBONTV.com and also on cool Oldies 99.3 and old reliable WIRV 1550 AM. And we are on the CT Diesel pregame show, and William, high school football getting underway tonight. Everybody across the state, every high school team, they're 0-0, and everybody's excited about the upcoming season.
Yeah, somebody's going to get a victory tonight, Dan. It's going to be Paintsville or Estill County, and the Engineers sure have their work cut out for them. So the Tigers come to town, down from Paintsville, and the Engineers better get the train going.
We're in the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth, and we've got a lot of sponsors bringing you football on the television and also on the radio this year, and we will highlight them as we go through the game. But as you said, William, the most important thing about tonight is the football game itself. Estill County coming off a 9-3 season last year under Coach Mike Jones, and Paintsville under Coach Joe Cherico. Well, they were one game away from the state championship as they only lost one game. In fact, they've only lost 2 games in the last 2 years combined. And for Class 1A, they're huge, and they've got some skilled people. Got beat by Hazard in the semifinals last year. So we've got 2 teams coming off great seasons last season to start this season.
Yeah, absolutely. You summed it up well about Paintsville, Dano. 2 years in a row, they played in the state semifinal game. The year before that, it was in the state quarterfinals. And I'm going to tell you what. There's some guys going to bring some lumber over there on the other side of that ball tonight for the Paintsville Tigers. Already got a Division I signee. We'll see 2 weeks in a row. Estill County is going to see a Division I signee, Tyrese Allen tonight, and Estill County. Plenty of work ahead tonight.
Pre-game show brought to you by CT Diesel. CT Diesel Performance is a full-service repair shop for any type of auto gas vehicle. Like them on Facebook for monthly specials and find out more at ctdiesel.us. And the broadcast booth is the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. Welcome in to the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. Gateway Cycles located in Mount Sterling. When it's time to choose your next ride, William, visit gatewaycycles.com. And that's not bicycles we're talking about like you have.
Well, we got to have one for next week because we got to head to Western Hills. As Dano, this schedule does not let up. We were talking about it, the non-district schedule. Coach Jones I don't know where he found these teams, but they're all good. Next week we'll see another potential Division I signee for Western Hills, Boyd County the week after that, and then later on the final game of the year, non-district game against Lexington Christian. So, you think about, you start out a year, you want to say, let's have a winning record. And then you break it down and say, well, we want to win and do well in our district. And you get ready for those two type of things by playing a good non-district schedule. And I can't think of any teams that you could put on your schedule be any better than what Coach Jones has done, especially this young engineer group.
William, Estill County lost a lot last year. Dawson Bingham, 1,515 yards, 50 yards. Blake Francisco, 660 yards. Hunter Osborne, the quarterback. But they returned some good skilled people in the backfield who've had some experience as well.
Oh, yeah, you're going to see Beckler and there in Salyer for Estill County got a lot of carries last year, a lot of action, and Bingham definitely with over 1,500 yards. And if you haven't watched Estill County football, some of you on TV will see it for the first time tonight. We're going to run the football. If the ball's in the air, it's because it's being thrown from the sideline to the umpire to place it on the field. That's the only time it's going to be thrown by the engineers.
Estill County with about 100 yards rushing last year and about 4,000 yards. About 4,000 yards rushing and about 100 yards passing last year. On the other hand, Paintsville, they lost a big producer for themselves as well. Kent Phelps, 2,044 yards last year and 32 touchdowns. But they've got some experienced people coming back and a huge line. Some of them bigger than you, William.
I tell you what, Dano, that line extremely big, and that's where the work's done. And Estill County's always taking advantage of that tightened in package. They cut down those gaps on the offensive line. They're going to try to block them in. They know how to block it. We've run this offense for years, and they figure out how to get penetration and get 4 or 5 yards in a cloud of dust every time. Boy, they better figure it out tonight. They better figure out not only where the defenders are, but they're going to have to figure out how to move them.
Estill County under Coach Mike Jones, 9-3 last season in Class 3A, lost in the second round of the playoffs, taking on the Tigers of Paintsville, Class 1A, under Coach Joe Chirico, 13-1 last season, and they lost in the semifinals to Hazard. We got a good one to start off 2017 football season, and I think I can lead us all in saying I'm glad we're finally on television, so you finally got a shirt on.
Well, it took
God.
Took 26 years.
Absolutely. Thank God. Yeah, well, and some other things you can't do on television either. Hey, you're listening to the CT Diesel pregame show. Don't forget, CT Diesel Performance is a full-service repair shop for any type of auto gas vehicle. Like them on Facebook for monthly specials and find out more at CT Diesel. Samantha Burford talked to Coach Mike Jones before the game, and we were going to have, or was it Michael Watkins? Samantha's going to talk to him at halftime. Michael talked to Coach Jones and pre-recorded that conversation, and we're going to have that coming up in 3 minutes. You're listening to Estill County Engineer Football on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
New Silverados cost less at Jack Burford Chevrolet.
We have rugged ones, we have stock shiny ones, we sell pretty ones, and we have Silverados for the fan in all of us. And Chevy trucks are just as smart as they are strong, offering Chevrolet MyLink, wireless charging, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi. Check out our new truck inventory online at jackburford.com.
Jack Burford Chevrolet,
where Chevys cost less.
Since 1996, Renfro's Collision has been one of Central Kentucky's most trusted collision repair facilities, handling everything from small dings and dents to major collision damage. And now, with a very ultra-modern facility equipped with the latest technology and staffed with iCar Gold certified technicians, Renfro's accepts insurance from all companies and works for you, not them. So the next time you need collision repair, choose Renfro's. We've got the training, reputation, and the equipment to repair your vehicle properly and to protect your family should another accident occur.
Visit Richmond, Kentucky. Stay overnight, stay 2 nights, or a whole week. Plenty to do, plenty of room. Make Richmond your base camp for the greatest sights in Central Kentucky. Find out more. Visit RichmondKYTourism.com or download the Richmond Tourism app.
When you're the boss, you need the right machines. The right machine is the new Kawasaki Mule Pro FXR side-by-side. Quality fit and finish, and all this cabin space. Maneuvers like you wouldn't believe. The new Kawasaki Mule Pro FXR, the strongest, because I said so.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling, 859-497-2100.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Here with Coach Jones from Estill County. Coach, tonight you guys take on Paintsville. Big game for you guys, first home game of the year. And what can we expect from the Paintsville team?
Well, you know, they've been very, very successful these last few years. I mean, they went to the semifinals, and, you know, them and Hazard and Pikeville's had some big clashes. Very good football team, well coached. You know, we got our hands full with them.
You guys have had, you know, going through spring practice. What have you learned about your team these last couple of weeks heading into the night's first game?
Well, we have a lot of inexperience, and it showed the other night in our scrimmage. But there's a lot of positives. But the inexperience and the savvy, the football savvy, I call it, you know, just knowing what to do in certain situations and where to line up and things like that. That's the biggest thing we got to overcome. And I think, you know, our deal is we can't turn the ball over. And, you know, we want to be as slow as possible and eat the clock and control the football game.
What's going to be key for Estill County to pick up a win tonight?
We can't turn the ball over. Good teams will make you pay for that. And we got to do our plan, be patient on offense. You know, 3.5 is a good play for us. And no turnovers and no explosive plays on defense. Make them drive the football to score. You know, most high school teams can't do that. They make a mistake. But that's what we've got to do. We've got to play nearly perfect to be in the game.
All right, Coach, what are you most looking forward to from your team tonight? Is there something that maybe you've been waiting to kind of break out the playbook? I know the first game of the year, you probably don't pull out everything, but what are you most looking forward to see from your team this evening?
I just want to see if we can be real disciplined on offense and defense. You know, I tell them all the time, you know, a lot of people that drown know how to swim, and they forget what they've been taught. So, you know, lean on what coaches have told you, and you're going to be fine. You know, read keys, know your blocking rules, and do your blocking rules, and you'll be fine. It's that point in time when you go out and try to do your own thing when you start to run into trouble.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the CT Diesel pregame show. William, Estill County Engineers, getting ready to kick off. We're about 8 minutes away from the kickoff. Preview the schedule for us, if you would, for Estill County.
Absolutely. We got the home opener here tonight, obviously, against Paintsville. But next Friday night, the Engineers head out on the road, head to our state's capital to take on Western Hills. They're in a knockdown, drag-out crosstown rivalry tonight against Franklin County. So the Engineers will get to go over and see the Wolverines next Friday night. And then September the 2nd, I believe it is the 1st, Dano, it's early open date for us. So
have we beat them yet?
They never show up.
They never show up.
They never show up. And Boyd County coming up on September the 8th. That will be right here at Hoover Neese Field. And then we'll September 15th, Bath County. Here at the friendly confines in Irvin. And then we'll hit the road again September 22nd up against Morgan County. September 29th at Breathitt County. That one will be one of our away games we'll be doing on the TV as well, Dano. And October the 6th, home against Powell County. The 13th against Magoffin County. Then October 20th, I hope that's your time to drive, Knott County Central up at Heidemann. And
I hope it is too, because I do not want to ride on the back of that Polaris all the way to Knott County.
And then October 27th, travel over to Lexington to take on LCA, the Lexington Christian Academy.
And our district games are Morgan, Breathitt, Powell, Magoffin, and Knott. Estill County 9-3 last season. Paintsville, the Tigers, 13-1 last season. You're in the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. We're about 6 minutes away from kickoff. Both teams' captains out at midfield as they will have the coin toss. It's a beautiful night for football here, William. As always, you went out and checked the field conditions, and how were they?
Track is fast tonight, Dan. These kids, they don't know what it's like the last few weeks down in the upper 70s, 80s. When I say down from 100 in the 90s like it normally is to practice football in August. And we were talking about it earlier. I think for the last 2 or 3 years, we've had heat delays on Friday night. We had a cancellation, if you remember, on Friday night. We were in the broadcast booth getting ready for kickoff and had a cancellation due to inclement weather up at Morgan County. So about the last 2 or 3 years, we've had everything, and tonight we've got perfect for football in August.
Rained a lot last night, but the field absorbed it well because it was dry, so the field conditions are perfect. Both teams still out there getting instructions from the referee and getting ready for the coin toss, and then we will also, of course, have the national anthem. The Estill County Engineers, under Coach Mike Jones, in his 17th season as the Estill County head coach. You don't think about him being around that long, but it's been a while. That old double wing will be right back into effect. And, of course, Joe Cherico, well, he's got Paintsville in Class 1A. He's got them on a roll. It should be a dandy to start off our first WBONTV.com television broadcast right here on the Wallingford stations. So, William, let's go ahead and take a 3-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll tell you who won the toss, and also we may have the national anthem as we come back, but then we'll also preview the keys to the game, and we'll have kickoff. You're listening to the CT Diesel pregame show. We'll be back in 3 minutes. You're watching and listening on the Wallingford broadcasting stations.
Here at Batteries Unlimited, we offer a wide range of services and products. Batteries ranging from automotive to alkaline, from cell phone to golf cart to boat to bulldozer. We do on-site installation. We can fix your iPhone screens, your iPad screens. If you have a wheelchair or a scooter that needs batteries, we can certainly come to you if you're unable to bring them in the store. You can find us on the internet at batteries-unlimited.com. Feel free to give us a call at 859-353-5177, and we'll answer any needs or questions you have.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
There's a new clinic in your hometown. Hometown Clinic in Irvin is now accepting new patients. Dr. Goebel and Joy Puckett, APRN, along with their friendly and qualified staff, welcome patients of all ages with all types of insurance. Hometown Clinic at 101 River Drive in Irvin. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5. Call 606-726-0200 to make your appointment now. And remember, there's no better care than hometown care at the new Hometown Clinic.
Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. They pride themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology, which helps provide the best possible patient experience. Hometown Dental has several experienced dentists who can take care of all your dental needs. Go to hometowndentalrichmond.com to learn more about the great experiences that await you at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive in Richmond. Hometown Dental, also in Stanford and Lancaster.
Hi, I'm Sandy Adams with REALTOR Adams & Associates. It takes great teamwork to be successful on the football field, and it takes great teamwork to get a home sold. Just as an experienced coach is the leader of a team on the field, an experienced realtor is the coach that gets you to a successful sale. If you are looking for a professional hometown realtor to get your goal accomplished, I hope you will give one of our experienced agents the opportunity to present our game plan strategy. Remember, the right agent makes all the difference in the world.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Estill County and Paintsville heading out into the field, getting ready to start off this 2017 season. The football has been delivered, game ball delivery. Take the hassle out of picking up your prescription with free delivery from Madison Drug and Estill County Clinic Pharmacy. Sponsors of the game ball delivery. William Hardy, give me keys to the game, buddy.
Estill County, Dan, I was going to have to take care of the football, and they cannot put it on the ground. Last Friday night, they had 7 turnovers in the scrimmage over against Montgomery County. Got to keep the football off the ground.
Is that bad?
That's not very good. 5 of them were in the first half. So got to keep the football off the ground. Estill County, I think special teams, that was something we had an advantage last year on, and I think it's got to be very important for the success of the Engineers this year. I'm going to start right here in just a minute as the Engineers are going to kick off, and then I think you've got to somehow figure out how to contain all the athletes for Paintsville. So as always, defense is going to be a big key. I think containment.
I'd like to thank the Estill County sponsors of football this season: Bishop Small Engine Repair, Urban Healthcare Pharmacy, Estill County CSEP, Gateway Cycles, Madison Health Department, Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Honcho's, Markham and Wallops, Estill Clinic Pharmacy, Ravenna Food Mart, Estill Health Department, Kentucky River Dentistry, Hamburgers Farm Machinery, and, of course, Cherry Fox.
Dano, Estill County going to kick off. They will head out towards the Fox area of Estill County.
By the way, the coach's interview is brought to you by the House of Q. I smelled it as I was walking. It smelled delicious down there. I understand they've got it on the television down there. So, hey, everybody down at the House of Q. Go ahead, William.
Here's Beckler with the kickoff, and Danny Wood going to have the call, the voice of the Engineers.
Thank you, William. Kick will go out of bounds, and we got people rolling on the field well after the kick. I think that is more of a stumble than a late hit.
I think it was, Dano. They kicked the ball right straight out of bounds. Estill County did. Engineers not wanting to give one of those athletes an opportunity to return the football.
And they have several. Paintsville, as we have said, in case you joined us late, they've lost a total of 2 games in the last 2 seasons. They've lost in the semifinals, 1 game away from the championship of Class 1A. 2 years in a row. Of course, Estill County under Coach Mike Jones, excellent season last year, 9-3. Lost in the second round of the playoffs to Casey County.
District champions.
Absolutely. First time in school history. So the ball will be placed down on the 35-yard line. Paintsville will be moving to the right side of your radio and television dial. They're stacked up in the power I formation. Freshman Jake Hyden at quarterback. Big line right in front of him. Handoff right up the middle. And no gain as the Estill defense stacks it up on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 35.
Estill County, nice penetration there up front for Estill County. I saw big Travis Donahue, Dano, picking up where he left off last year. He was the lead guy getting into the backfield and stood up the running back.
All right, in the middle of the field, 2nd down and 10, just underway here at Hoover and East Field. Here's a pitch to the right side.
Gotcha.
That's number 5, Daniels with it. He's got a hole, and he goes all the way to the sideline, turns it up at the 30-yard line of Estill County, finally tackled. A huge gain, 1st down for the Paintsville Tigers. William, they went outside that time.
Absolutely. Daniels got outside and got a great block over here on the corner, turned it upfield. 35-yard pickup for Dalton Daniels. He's a load, Dan.
Only had 38 yards last year. He got about that many on the first carry of the season this year. Ball on the near hash mark. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Power I formation. Shifted to the left side. Here's a pitch to the left side. That's Daniels, and he's got the same play to the left side and the same hole, and he's all the way past the 20. The 10, he'll go untouched into the end zone for a touchdown, Paintsville Tigers. We believe it's the same play, just to the left side.
Yeah, absolutely. They isolated our linebacker over there. Got a good block. Got a block on the cornerback, and lots of green grass out in front of Mr. Daniels. 30-yard touchdown run.
Not a great start for the Estill County Engineers here in the first quarter. Number 41, Seth Trader on left-footed soccer-style kicker to attempt the extra point for Paintsville. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 11:05 to go here in the first quarter, the Paintsville Tigers strike first and strike quickly as they lead the Estill County Engineers by a score of 7-0. Let's take a 1-minute break. You're listening to WBON TV and Cool Oldies 99.3 and WIRV 1550 AM. We'll be back in 1 minute.
There's a lot of what ifs in life, you know, but you got no worries if you know where to go. To shelter in place, that's what I mean. Get people indoors, don't leave the scene. Turn off all the air systems in your place. Find a windowless room, there's no time to waste. Take a TV or radio with you too, so you can keep track of important news. This is good advice no matter where you're from. Find out more at prepareky.com.
Kentucky has lots of counties and miles of roads. And in every county, there's a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent looking out for folks when they're on the road. When you're in Kentucky, you're never far away from Kentucky's own property and casualty insurer.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Back here at Hoover East Field, here's the kick to Estill County, and here with the call, Danny Wood.
Going to be taken on the 17-yard line by the Engineers. Up the middle of the field, out past the 30 to the 33-yard line, where the Engineers will start their first offensive series of the year.
Logan Beckler, Dano, being very choosy as he headed up field that time. So waiting on his blockers. The ball was kicked line drive very hard right at Beckler, and he needed time for things to develop.
William quarterback for Estill County this season.
Quarterback Ethan Webb, Commissioner's son, Commissioner Big John Webb son, and Beckler had played quarterback some in the past, but they definitely wanted those wheels.
Familiar double wing formation for Estill County, tightly packed. Here's a short pitch to the left side, and stood up and stacked up for a loss on the play was Logan Beckler on his first carry. And boy, they got some hosses on defense too, don't they, William?
Yeah, we good penetration there. I thought we'd actually had them jump off sides with Estill County, the way they put that man in motion. We've done it for several years, and thought we had the Tigers jump in the neutral zone, but boy, they were right there nonetheless and stacked up, giving them a loss of 2.
If you're watching on WBON.com, as William said earlier, and you've heard us describe the tightly packed double wing formation in years past, now you finally get to see it. It's tightly packed. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be second down and 12. Ball back on the 32 of Estill. Now they shift into the power I formation. And they'll give it to the tailback on the right side. And nothing there either. I won't say no gain. There's either Trenton Walker or Jeremy Stamper. I couldn't see exactly whom, William. Who you got?
That was Trenton Walker, Dano.
Okay, Trenton Walker on the carry. Gain of 1. Let's give him 1 on the play, and let's make it third down and 11. Ball on the 34-yard line of Estill County. 9:44 to go in the game. If you joined us late, you missed Paintsville scoring quickly. 7-0 they lead over Estill County. In the double wing, here's a pitch to the left side. Logan Beckler trying to get to the edge. Gets a good block, tries to turn it up. Gets across the 35 to the 38-yard line for a gain of 4 on the play. That's going to be well short of the first down. It'll be fourth down and 7 on the Estill County 38. Now, any other team, I'd say, well, here comes the punt team, but Coach Mike Jones, he didn't like to punt too often.
Doesn't like to very often at all.
I believe he's going to here.
Heard about the coach, the high school coach, I believe he's in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And bound to be distant relative. He and Jones bound to be kin to one another. Trenton Walker going to do the honors this year, Dan.
Pretty uniforms that the Engineers have, but very difficult to see their numbers. There's the snap. Walker with the punt. Low punt. Knuckles down, bounces at the 35 of Paintsville, rolls straight out of bounds and the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. 8:41 to go in the first quarter. Dan Wood, my trusty teammate William Hardy with you live from Hoover Neese Field. 7-0 Paintsville leads in this one. Just underway here in the 2017 football season. And William, exciting WBON-TV.com, newest addition to the Wallingford family, and there'll be several games on television. We'll have 4 of them on television bringing Estill County. But also tomorrow, Madison Southern versus Collins and Madison Central versus Lexington Catholic, doubleheader tomorrow.
Roy Kidd Bowl.
The Roy Kidd Bowl, exactly. So lots
Keith
of football.
Kidd. Well, Keith's going to have a bowl named after him one day.
That would be the junior special. Here's a pass over the right side into the flat, complete to Allen from Jake Hayden. Now they got a new quarterback in there, don't they?
About 8, Dan, on that one.
No, they don't. That was
Hayden,
complete from Hayden to Allen. Gain of 8, as you said, William, down to the 44-yard line of Estill County. Going to throw again. Over into the left side and in and out of the hands and intercepted by Dylan Evans. And the Estill County Engineers will get a break. Let's see if they can take advantage. Popped right in to the receiver's hands and out. And Dylan Evans was Johnny on the spot right into his. Last year he ran a fortunate one of those back for a touchdown. This time, however, we'll just take 1st and 10 at the Paintsville 41-yard line.
You beat me to it last year down at Fleming County. First series of the game. If you remember, first play,
I do.
He picked it off right up the middle. He went for 6 points and thought he might break loose there. I believe it shocked him a little bit that ball was there. So here's Estill County with an opportunity.
Double wing formation. Here's Webb. Pitches to Beckler, and he's hit. Too much penetration, William. He's hit in the backfield and a loss of 4 on the play all the way back to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, Estill County, Dano, not attacking at the line of scrimmage. There's a flag on the play. This one right behind the umpire dropped it.
I'll tell you what, William. That turnover right there, that could be a recharge play of the game. Brought to you by Batteries Unlimited. That play really fired up the Engineers and got the team re-energized. When you need help recharging the things in your life, go to Batteries Unlimited in Richmond. Too soon?
Estill County, Dano, with the penalty, 5-yard penalty, illegal procedure. And Paintsville said, nope, we'll decline that one. Take it right there, loss of 7. So Estill County with negative yardage now here in the.
Going the wrong way. Second down and 17. Here's a pitch. This time to Salyer. His first carry to the right side. Turns it up the middle. Gains 2 on the play to the 45-yard line of Paintsville.
Carry by number 4.
And that'll make it 3rd down and 13.
Estill County yet to pick up a first down here on their second offensive series. All the work on this double wing, it happens up front. And Estill County,
that should be our strength because we have all our offensive line returning from last year.
Absolutely. You got to learn. That may take you a series or two, learn what the defense is doing. Then you got to get after them. Got to move them around. And we're not moving them around. They're penetrating. They're getting penetration. And they've got somebody in the backfield every time. I think we might try to jump them off sides here. Let's go.
Here's a pitch to the right side. That's Salyer with it again, trying to get to the edge, and he's going to be pulled down from behind for another loss, and it's going to be 4th down and 14 all the way back to the Paintsville 48-yard line. So the Engineers, they may or may not punt here since they're already in Paintsville territory. But we're going the wrong way. 6:59 to go in the first quarter. Estill County trailing Paintsville by a score of 7-0.
Estill County going to punt down. Coach Jones turned over a new leaf this year, apparently.
Yeah, it's just not worth the gamble, the position he's been on in 4th down. It's not like 4th and 2. Of course, that never stopped him before.
I was going to say, you could have 4th and 22.
Walker gets it off, almost blocked. High punt, good punt. It's going to drop at the 23-yard line, take an Estill County roll, and down at the 17-yard line. So an excellent punt there by Trenton Walker.
Nice job by Trenton. Good job there by Coach Jones, realizing they were bringing the heat on us each time there. We lost yardage after the interception, and nice job by Walker. Done a good job on his first 2 punts.
Absolutely. Let's hope he doesn't get much more practice tonight.
Let's hope we don't see him running the ball.
Beautiful night for football here at Hoover Neese Field. Temperature a little warm, but not very humid. We've had worse games in August, William, in 26 years of doing this. Here's a handoff to the right side. Paintsville with it around the end, out to the 25-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play.
Daniels, he's a horse.
Daniels.
He's a horse. Imagine he only carried 35 yards last year.
Well, I'll tell you what, they had a horse last year, Kent Phelps, who rushed for 2,044 yards and 32 touchdowns, so nobody else got a chance to.
No, they didn't.
So Dalton Daniels, taking advantage of his opportunities here tonight. No receiver split out. They're all tightly packed in. Power I formation. Quarterback's going to keep it this time, and he's not going to get too much. Freshman Jake Hayden did some dancing back there and couldn't find a hole. Turns it up, and look, he's going to lose a little.
I believe he did, Dan.
Lost the 2 on the play, back to the 24-yard line of Paintsville. Now bring up 2nd down and 5.
Nice job by there, the Estill County defense.
2 on the play. 3rd down.
It was O'Hare who came up. He and Walker at outside contained, turned the back inside, and
Dumas?
Calvary came.
Walker?
No, Trenton.
Oh, Trenton.
His son.
Yep. Ball in there, hash markers, pitch to the left side. That's Daniels with it. And this time a good play by Estill County's Trenton Walker, who gets penetration and comes up and makes a tackle on a loss of 5 on the play. And Paintsville's going to have to punt. Boy, we needed that from the Estill County defense right there, William.
Nice job, Trenton Walker. He was in on the last play there, outside linebacker for the Engineers, and made a good play, because I'm telling you what, you can tackle Daniels in the open field. I mean, you could. You could tackle him in the open field. But I don't know many others that could.
If I had an elephant gun, I'd bring him down.
Walker right there for the stop, so Paintsville going to have to punt and bring Beckler back. He's going to be inside the 50. He's going to be about the 48. 49-yard line. Stop there, Logan. You're backing up. Here we go. It's a fake.
And they're going to run to the right side. And now they're going to do the rugby kick. There's the old fake punt and run and then do the rugby kick. And well executed by Paintsville. I believe he's got the option right there. If he sees an opening, he can go ahead and run it. If not, he goes ahead and kicks it. And he did that rugby-style kick. Rolls out of bounds at the Estill County 39-yard line. So they'll have 1st and 10 with pretty good field position. 4:13 to go in the first quarter. Estill trailing Paintsville by a score of 7-0.
That's a nice job of one of the young Engineers. Dan had a little outside contain, made sure he couldn't turn that corner clean when he came out there. And Estill County going to try it again, Dan. 4:13 remaining. In the first quarter, Paintsville with an early lead, 7-0 here at Hoover and East Field. Appreciate you joining us. Engineer football on the TV and the radio. www.kbontv.com.
Here's a handoff up the middle. The old wedge play to the fullback, and Estill County gains about 2 on it. So who gets up on the bottom of the pile? I believe that's old Trenton Walker, isn't it?
Carry by 23, Trenton Walker.
Walker.
He's going to get 2 on it.
You know, Dan, we've seen us do that through the years. When they start bringing heat from the edge, we'll bust that fullback up the middle, run the wedge play, try to slow them down a little bit, seal them off now that they've got them out wide. And nice job by Walker, but, boy, you got a lot of beef to move in the middle of that line.
Ooh, 300, 290, 280. They're big. Here's a pitch to the right side. Trenton Walker with it, cuts it up the middle. Going to get maybe 1, depending on where they mark it, out to the 44-yard line of Estill County. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
There's about as much beef there in the middle of the line as there is up steam engine, Dan, that they put on the pizza.
Or in that smoker up there at the Q on River Drive.
Absolutely. Third down, going to be a long 6. And for the Engineers here at the 44, the clock continues to run under 2 minutes. And the Engineers are going to take a timeout.
Well, let's take 1, 2. 2:56 to go here in the first quarter. Estill trails 7-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're watching and listening on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Here at Batteries Unlimited, we offer a wide range of services and products. Batteries ranging from automotive to alkaline, from cell phone to golf cart to boat to bulldozer. We do on-site installation. We can fix your iPhone screens, your iPad screens. If you have a wheelchair or a scooter that needs batteries, we can certainly come to you if you're unable to bring them in the store. You can find us on the internet at batteries-unlimited.com. Feel free to give us a call at 859-353-5177, and we'll answer any needs or questions you have.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kopudek, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Back here at Hoover and East Field, 2:56 to play in the first quarter. Engineers trail 7-0 to a very talented Paintsville team. Engineers got it 3rd and 6. Here's Danny.
Thank you, William. Double wing formation. Here we have a counter play. First time we've seen that tonight from the Engineers. They needed 6. They're going to get 3. Everybody goes to the right, and they come back to the left, William, and they get down to the 47, but they need to get to midfield, so it's going to be 4th down and 3. So here's where Mike Jones likes to go for it.
He does, especially after a positive play. We've seen him over and over, and see Drew Barnett now. You can see him walking out to tell Ethan Webb to play, and the Engineers are going for it on 4th down. I think one of the first things you'll see them try to do is see if they can make Paintsville jump off sides here. I think that's going to be your first logical move. Get the free first down. Penalty-free game so far, Dan.
Yeah, you don't see that. Well, you just jinxed us, but usually the first game, you don't see it. Well, here's going to be a quick kick.
Go, go, go.
Hoover needs special right there. Trenton Walker will kick it down, and another good punt all the way down to the 16-yard line. So Mike Jones playing field position game here. It's a score of 7-0. So Paintsville gets it back with 2:04 to go in the first quarter, leading 7-0. I like that right there, William.
I do too. And you know what? I tell you what, we've struggled years. We've had some great kickers come through, but we've struggled sometimes with punting. But Trenton Walker, 3 times out there tonight, Dano, he's done an excellent job. And, as you think about it, he's one of those wing backs. That quick kick, making Hoover smile. See that?
You ever seen that punt, pass, and kick old footage when Andy Reid was about 12 years old and he won it? He was about 6'8", 280. Not me or you. Here's a handoff around the left side, and it's going to be a big gainer for Paintsville. Out past the 40 and 50. One man to beat, and he's going to go. Number 23, Tanner Smith, is going to go all the way, 84 yards for the Paintsville Tigers. Takes a pitch around the left side, William. One man to beat around the edge, and then he was gone.
Gone indeed. 84 yards, as you mentioned, Dano, for the Tigers.
Tanner Smith, who had 199 yards last season for Paintsville, he was the leading rusher coming back, but they had so many talented guys last year. Some of these talented guys didn't get a chance to play much, but, boy, you can see he could play. That was his first carry of the night, wasn't it, William?
Absolutely. They brought him a little end around, and we had been getting some good pursuit as well. And, boy, busted it outside, and they got a block on us. He's gone. Walker made a valiant effort over it. Thought he might trip him up. He got away from us.
Seth Trader, the left-handed, left-footed soccer-style kicker, on for the extra point for Paintsville. Hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. So with 1:48 to go in the first quarter, your score, Paintsville 14, Estill County 0. Let's take another 60-second break. You're listening and watching on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Hi guys, Gwendolyn from 100.7 The Coyote and Napier Brothers Classic Request Live, where every Friday night I play all of your requests and dedications. Want to dedicate a song to that someone special? It's easy. Just give us a call at 623-WCYO. That's 623-9296. Or find us on Facebook at Napier Brothers Classic Request Live. And don't forget to like us. Whether you're loving, leaving, looking, or drinking, I guarantee we're going to have a great time every Friday night from 7 until midnight on The Coyote. All brought to you by Napier Brothers Clothing, 35 Public Square in Lancaster. See you Friday.
Hey everyone, we're making a lot of changes here at Wallingford Studios, and in the midst of the construction, I wanted to drop in and remind you to join me, Tara Marie, every weekday from 3 until 7. And hey, keep in mind, I'm on here Saturday too for your Big 100 Country Weekend. So don't forget to download the free TuneIn Radio app from your Play Store, and while you're out having a great time on the weekend, you can take me with you everywhere you go. And remember, after that whistle blows at work, I bring you the latest traffic updates for the drive home.
While we were gone, the kickoff was received by Estill County. I believe it was Beckler, wasn't it, William?
It was Beckler. Almost got loose.
Yes. Shoestring tackle, and he gets out to the 36-yard line. and Estill will start first and 10. 1:41 to go in the first quarter. Estill County trailing 14-0 to a very tough Paintsville team. Estill County 9-3 last season, lost in the second round of the playoffs, had an excellent season, but Coach Joe Chirico of Paintsville, he topped that. He was 13-1 last season, lost in the semifinals to Hazard, 21-7.
Yeah, I'm sure they're itching, Dan, to get.
Well, you're itching a little bit too, aren't you?
Make that trip.
That poison ivy.
Well,
here's a handoff over the right side. Estill County gained 3. That's more positive. That's what we're always looking for. 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Getting off the pile last. Who was that on the carry?
That was Evans, Dan.
Dylan Evans. They said he might run out of the backfield tonight. Dylan Evans with his first carry.
Give him 4.
And that's the best first down play we've had so far.
Absolutely, and that's what we've talked about it for many years. First down is when you got to get your work done. Don't put yourself in a hole in this offense.
Ball on the 39-yard line of Estill. Tight lead pack, double wing formation, pitch to the left side, second down and 6. And this time there's some hard running and a gain of about 3 again. It'd be 3rd down and 3 after the 43-yard line.
Thought I saw a flag flying, but it didn't, Dan. It's all clean.
Logan Beckler on the carry.
There it is. That flag's on the ground. I can see it now.
What color is it?
It's yellow.
Okay. And it's against Estill County. First penalty of the game. So it's either going to be 3rd down and 3, or they're going to back it up. I'd say Coach Chirico's going to back him up this time.
The officials talk it over. Nonchalantly signals against us.
One of our favorite crews, isn't it, William?
Yeah. No need to get in a hurry.
Got to pace yourself.
Well, yeah, it's early in the season.
That's what I tried to tell you when you ran all the way to the stadium tonight.
I was excited about the first TV broadcast. Couldn't wait to get here.
Yeah, but you didn't have to get here at 8 o'clock this morning.
Well, I wanted to be prepared. That's
here's another flag, William. Well, now we're getting a little discombobulated.
If they jumped across or not, they may cross the neutral zone. We'll see.
3rd down and 4 for Estill County. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Flag on the play.
36 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Estill trailing 14-0.
First down, Estill County. That was against Paintsville.
We'll take that. First penalty against Paintsville and the Tigers and the Engineers. William, is that our first down?
That is our first down of the evening.
And we'll take it any way we can get it. This time via the penalty. Good crowd on hand here at Hoover Neese Field.
Following the penalty.
Fouling in more.
First down.
Beautiful weather. There's a pitch to the left side on first down. Logan Beckler, he gets to the edge this time, spins at the 50, and out of bounds after a gain of 4. William, this County offense starting to gain a little traction.
Yeah, and a little positive yards goes a long way. Penalty gave us a first down, and that time Beckler picked up 5. And Estill County going to actually get off another play that stopped the clock over here. And 18 seconds. They wind the clock. Referee, arms don't move a lot. Arms don't move a lot.
We'll also talk about our new clock operator up here this season. We'll give him a good segment tonight. Here's Trent Walker taking the pitch around the right side. Got caught from behind that time, William. And he's going to be tackled for no gain. So, at the end of the first quarter, your hometown clinic scoreboard reads Paintsville 14, Estill County 0. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with the second quarter. You're listening and watching on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcake, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority, so stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
14-0, Estill County trails the Paintsville Tigers at the end of the first quarter of action. Estill County had a tough time offensively so far, picked up 1 first down. That was courtesy of a penalty. Engineers have got it now 3rd down and about 6 as they head towards Irvin. And Danny Wood, we'll see if he can get them 6 yards here. Dano?
See what I can do. Nose of the football right at the midfield stripe. Double wing formation. Here's a pitch to the left side, kind of behind. Stamper on his first carry of the night. Turns it up and no gain on the play. Justin Stamper, 70 yards last season and 3 touchdowns. Pitch a little bit of fumble on the exchange and then a little bit behind on the pitch, William, and couldn't get that play going. So now 4th down and 6. No gain on the play, so see if the Engineers go for it now.
Yeah, they're going to punt again, Dano. Here comes the personnel change as the big men come off. Get a little speed out on the field. Great job so far by Trenton Walker. He needs to lay the leg to another one right here. Paintsville, a great team, Dano. Give them a lot of credit. A lot of size, strength. You could just tell by watching them more.
Also the skilled people and speed as well. And we got whistles before the snap, William. I think it gives us a chance to sort of remind you, if you're listening on the radio on Cool Oldies 99.3 or WIRV AM, you can also check us out this season for 4 games. At halftime, we'll tell you when, on WBONTV.com. Randy Rosenbaum here pushing all the right buttons, keeping us straight. And Michael Watkins, the maestro. We got the whole Wallingford crew here tonight.
Whitney Hammond back in the studio.
And who else we got? Samantha Burford is here. She's going to do a halftime interview. Yeah. Here's the punt, just off, almost blocked, but another good punt. It's going to roll out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and excellent punt once again by Trenton Walker, and Paintsville will take over 1st and 10 on their own 23. 10:57 to go in the first half. Estill trails 14-0.
Dano, Paintsville with a long line of athletes coming out there. You go back Johnny LeMaster and go through the
I can remember
year.
He played shortstop for the Giants.
John Pelfrey and J.R. Van Hoos, Keith Adkins, Cash Daniel now over at UK, and they're bound to be missing a bunch. I know Joey Couch played for UK. Long line of athletes.
Great tradition and a lot of sports up there. Here's a handoff and a sweep around the left side. That might have been a face mask, and it's going to be Tanner Smith coming around the left side, and all of a sudden he changed directions quickly with his head. That's because one of the Engineers grabbed him by the face mask. Gain of 5 on the play. But that's going to be more with the penalty.
And that same play they scored on a minute ago, Dano, got to spread out. And they're going to tack a few on. For this one, it'll be an automatic 1st down. I say a few, 15 to be exact.
All the way out to the 42-yard line of Paintsville, so the Tigers will have it right in the middle of the field, 1st and 10. Jake Hyden, the freshman, getting his first action at quarterback for the Paintsville Tigers.
First down for Paintsville.
And they got a different look out here on offense this series, William. They got 3 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. And from the shotgun, the left-hander floats it down the right sideline. His receiver had a step, Allen, now over there, but it was slightly overthrown. So we're seeing a lot of looks from this Paintsville offense.
Yeah, good coverage there by Estill County. That Jerry O'Hare.
We've seen them with double tight ends and running the ball up the middle, power out formation. That time, they had people spread all over the place and went from the shotgun.
Well, they did, Dano. So, seen them the last few years advance into the playoffs. They didn't get there by one offensive set. They've got multiple packages in there.
2nd down and 10. Now here comes a sweep around the right side. That's Smith with it, but good defense by Estill. Hit at the line of scrimmage, no gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
There's none other than the Jason Watkins, and the Lance Stevenson.
And we've got a timeout on the field. Paintsville's going to take a timeout. They'll have 3rd down and 10 from their own 42 when we come back. 10:28 to go in the first half. The Tigers lead the Engineers by a score of 14-0. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening and watching the stations of the Wallingford Broadcasting Network.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Cost less at Jack Burford Chevrolet. We have rugged ones, we have stock shiny ones, we sell pretty ones, and we have Silverados for the fan in all of us. And Chevy trucks are just as smart as they are strong, offering Chevrolet MyLink, wireless charging, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi. Check out our new truck inventory online at jackburford.com. Jack Burford Chevrolet, where Chevys cost less.
It's around the left side. No gain. It's going to be 4th and long, but we got a flag coming in right at the end of the play, William.
I think I saw a hold in there, Dano. Number 76.
So it's holding against Paintsville. Engineers will probably decline that one because that'll bring up 4th down and 9. Big collision right there.
Boy, big collision there just a second ago, Dano. And that's a Renfro's collision. What kind of collision that was. And if you get hit like that.
I have.
In your car. I mean, in your car.
I thought you were talking about Bard.
Yeah, in your car. Take it over to Renfro's at 1136 Richmond Green Drive in Richmond. Get it taken care of. Renfro's collision. Big hit of the game.
Penalty is declined by the Engineers. So we'll bring up 4th down. Well, we got a chance, too. The coaching staff coming back. Cade Behrman coaching the middle school, but also double duty on Friday nights, helping the special teams. Austin Moore back as defensive coordinator. And here's Smith back to punt. Runs to the right side and does that rugby kick again. This time he didn't get all of it. It goes straight up in the air, but it takes a great Tiger roll all the way down inside the 25 and out of bounds about the 25-yard line, where the Engineers will take over 1st and 10.
You know, all it takes is one play in football to score some points, and the Engineers, if they could drive it down the field here, they've got the ball to start the second half, so this game by no means out of reach for Estill County.
Also, Drew Barnett back as offensive coordinator and making his return to the coaching staff, my neighbor, Russ Swim.
See him down there with his trademark visor on.
And you notice all the other coaches for Estill County, brand new polos. He's got the old school T-shirt on.
Those shorts.
I think it says K-Wood on it.
We'll see those the rest of the whole Harlan County boy. We'll see that all the way through November, those shorts.
Absolutely. So the Engineers, 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line, double wing formation. Webb, the quarterback, going to throw the ball. He throws it down the right side, has a wide open Logan Beckler at the 45. He's at the 50. He's got one man to beat. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Estill County. 75-yard pass and catch from Ethan Webb. And out of the backfield, Logan Beckler. And, boy, they caught him by surprise right there, William. And that's a huge play right there for the Estill County Engineers to get back into this ball game.
Nice job by Ethan Dano. He had pressure back there, as you saw. And he stepped up and made the throw. And then, you know, it's hard to get the ball off as a quarterback when they're coming at you. And you know what's even harder? When you're all alone down there to catch that football. And Logan Beckler, 75-yard touchdown reception.
Michael Watkins doing the duty on the railroad horn.
Just kind of going to go for 2, Dan.
Michael's got to get a little bit more assertive on that horn over there. Here's a pitch to the left side. Has to go on for 2. Logan Beckler with it. Leaps over one defender. He will not get into the end zone. We got a flag at the end of the play. So let's keep it right here. and see what the play is. Estill County going for 2. Coaching staff is telling me they're going to be going for 2 almost every time this season, William. And we might want to turn the cameras on the young people's game at the other side of the end zone.
Pretty good.
Got about 450 of them out there. Penalty is against Estill County, so it'll be declined by Paintsville. But the Engineers are on the board with 9:47 to go here in the first half. Estill pulls to within 14-6. Let's take a 1-minute break. You're listening and watching to the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Tigers, 6-14.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
There's a lot of what ifs in life, you know, but you got no worries if you know where to go. To shelter in place, that's what I mean. Get people indoors, don't leave the scene. Turn off all the air systems in your place. Find a windowless room, there's no time to waste. Take a TV or radio with you too, so you can keep track of important news. This is good advice no matter where you're from. Find out more at prepareky.com.
On the board, courtesy of Ethan Webb, 75-yard touchdown pass to Logan Beckler. The run conversion failed, and Paintsville leads it 14-6. Here comes the Engineers kicking off, and here with the call, the voice of the football Engineers, Lieutenant Dan Wood.
Thank you, William. As you said, 14-6. Estill right back in this one. Here's a line drive kick on the kickoff. That is going to be angled toward the sideline, picked up at the 33-yard line by Paintsville. And coming back to the ball on the ground. Estill says they have it. No indication yet.
Juking and jumping, jiving.
They're still fighting for it at the bottom of the pile.
Got 2 trying to get it. Who are they saying?
Haven't seen an indication yet. Estill still thinks they've got it.
They haven't signaled yet.
William, have we seen an indication
We
yet?
have not seen an indication. Got 2 freshmen out there, Dano. Got down the field, getting in there.
Paintsville's got it.
Waylon Puckett and Coben Clem down the field making those
Suicide
plays.
squad.
Yeah, the squad. They were getting it.
Fumble recovered by Paintsville.
So first and 10. Paintsville.
J.D. Knopp. Sorry, Dan. J.D. Knopp in there, the other young one.
You're doing some knocking. Estill County with the momentum right now, William, here in the second quarter. 2 receivers spread out to the left. 3 receivers spread out to the left for Paintsville. Here's a pitch out into the flat, bubble screen. Complete to Allen. Turns it up, gets a good block out to midfield. Good gain of about 7 for Paintsville. Be second down and 3. Jake Hyden, left-handed quarterback. Just a freshman, William, for Paintsville. Well, they came out the first series and just stacked it up and ran the power eye and just ran right through us. Kind of spread it out since then.
Seen a lot of different things there. There they go again, trip to the right, and 1 split over here to the left. Got the whole field spread on us with 1 back, and he's a big one.
And from the shotgun, there's a quick little screen over to the right side. Same play, same player, different side over to the right, and it'll be a first down and gain of 6 for Paintsville. Down to the 44-yard line of Estill County.
Well, you got to be careful when they start running that, Dan. When they spread you out, throw it over in the flat, somebody's going to fly down the field in a minute, and they're going to air it out.
A la Breathitt County?
A la Breathitt County. Using some of the same sets the Bobcats use. They're going trips to the right again.
Short side of the field, 3rd down and 10. Nobody over here to the left. And now they're going to run the sweep over here to the left side, and that good penetration by Estill County defense and a loss of 2 on the play back to the 46.
Nice job, Dan. All those uniforms I'm sure you can see on TV, tough to see when they get back there in the backfield, but somebody for Estill County.
In the backfield for a loss.
That was Evans, Dylan Evans, and Wyatt Francisco into the backfield.
And we know how those Franciscos play. 137%. All the time. Second down and 11 from the shotgun. Here's another screen over to the left side to Allen again, and again good coverage by Estill County. Back to the original line of scrimmage, gain of 2 to the 44-yard line. Hayden completes to number 14. That's Chris Allen. They got 4 Allens that get playing time on offense.
Third pass this series to Mr. Allen from Mr. Hayden.
And 3 in a row.
What was it you said about those Allen boys? Earlier, there's so many of them. We were trying to tell them all apart, but you said there was a commonality.
Oh, same father, different mothers. Here's a sweep around the right side. Smith with it. Loss on the play of 3. Did the 49, but we got a flag on both sides of the field, William. That might be 2 different penalties. We also have an Estill County player injured.
Beckler. He fell backwards, Dan. Oh, he was grappling with one out there in the secondary, and he went back quick. Engineer, maybe, let's hope it's just a cramp or something, maybe with this heat, but he went down in a heap back there deep.
He'll afford to lose Logan Beckler. While they tend to him, they take a water break. Let's go ahead and take a timeout. Let's take a 60-second break, and we'll be back. Estill trails 14-6 to Paintsville. Back in 1 minute, you're listening to the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Since 1996, Renfro's Collision has been one of Central Kentucky's most trusted collision repair facilities, handling everything from small dings and dents to major collision damage. And now, with a very ultra-modern facility equipped with the latest technology and staffed with iCar Gold certified technicians, Renfro's accepts insurance from all companies and works for you, not them. So the next time you need collision repair, choose Renfro's. We've got the training, reputation, and the equipment to repair your vehicle properly and to protect your family should another accident occur.
Back here at Hoover East Field, Austin Salyers was shaken up on the play, but he's off under his own power.
And came off pretty good, William. Didn't look like he was limping too bad, so we'll hope for his return.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting him a drink now, and it'll be 4th down and 15.
And they're going for it. Paintsville going for it. 3 receivers to the right. Hayden pump and fake, and here he goes down the left sideline. He's got Allen, floats it right in perfect at the 20, 10, touchdown, Paintsville. Gutsy call right there on 4th down and 15. William, the stop and go and the double move, and man, he just blew right past us on the left sideline.
Boy, froze us there. You got to keep him in front of you, Dan. 4th and 15. It's okay if they catch it. Just bring him down inside of 15 yards, but double move, like you said, touchdown.
Play covered how many yards there, William?
That play covered 47 yards, Dan. 48.
Hayden to Allen, James Allen, number 10. And that makes it 20-6. Takes a little bit of wind out of the sails of the Engineers, who had regained the momentum in the second quarter. Kick is up by Seth Trader, and it is good. So with 7:25 to go in the first half, Paintsville goes back up by 2 touchdowns. They lead 21-6. Let's take another 60-second break, and we'll be back. You're listening to Engineer Football on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Visit Richmond, Kentucky. Stay overnight, stay 2 nights, or a whole week. Plenty to do, plenty of room. Make Richmond your base camp for the greatest sights in Central Kentucky. Find out more. Visit RichmondKYTourism.com or download the Richmond Tourism app.
you the balls, you need the right machines. The right machine is the new Kawasaki Mule Pro FXR side-by-side. Quality fit and finish, and all this cabin space. Maneuvers like you wouldn't believe. The new Kawasaki Mule Pro FXR, the strongest, 'cause I said so.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling, 859-497-2100.
The score, Paintsville on top. Here's the kick. Here's Danny.
Going to be taken on the 15-yard line by Estill County. That's Trenton Walker with it. Makes a move toward the middle, now back toward the left sideline, and he's going to be gang tackled down at the 20.
They're wanting the football. Paintsville, it was loose over there. Let's see what they...
I didn't see any bean bags thrown.
No.
So Estill County will have it. Boy, that was a backbreaker out there, William. Estill County defense had Paintsville 4th and long and gave up the big play, the home run.
Well, they did. Like you said, had them 4th and long, exactly where you wanted them, and couldn't shut them down. We saw Paintsville go for it. Not a bad play call on 4th down. And, boy, then you beat us deep over here. We were in single coverage, and got to keep them in front of you, and we let them behind us.
First television broadcast here on WBONTV.com if you want to look it up. Also, of course, old reliable WIRV, old style, listening on WIRV AM 1550 or Cool Oldies 99.3. Glad you're here. Dan Wood along with William Hardy. Here's Estill County on first down. They run it up the middle from the double wing. Gain of about 2 on the play. Not sure who the carry was.
That's Watkins, I believe, Dan. Jason Watkins.
What number is he?
41.
No relation to Michael, I don't think.
A lot faster.
Yeah, a lot. Gain of 2 on the play would be 2nd down and 8.
Don't forget tomorrow night coming up, Roy Kidd Bowl. Madison Central, Madison
WBON.
Southern both, doubleheader.
Yes, Michael Watkins had play-by-play for both of those. 4 games on television for the Engineers. We'll let you know about that at halftime. Here's Ethan Webb, quarterback, under center. Shift into the power eye. Here's the pitch to the tailback coming right up the middle. Not much there. Gain of 1 maybe out to the 23-yard line. Be 3rd down and a long 7.
Carry by number 23, Trenton Walker.
Trenton Walker on the carry for the Engineers.
Gain of 1 on the play.
6 minutes to go in the first half. Estill allowed Paintsville to score fairly easily on the first possession. Went down 7-0. And then down 2 touchdowns, made a comeback, scored 1, but had the momentum. Then Paintsville answers on a 4th and long with a home run. 47-yard touchdown pass to go back up by 2 scores here in case you joined us late.
That's kind of big 3rd down here, Dano. You'd like to see a conversion here of some type to keep that clock moving, keep it away from Paintsville.
Double wing formation. Here's the counter play. That's Beckler with it. Breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Shoestring dragged him down. He almost had it. There's a late flag coming in, William. Let's hope it goes the Engineer way because he was short of the first down. A gain of 3 on the play. Out to the 26-yard line. You jinxed us on the penalties, my friend.
Early on, didn't I? Personal foul. Well,
it's against Paintsville. So that'll give the Engineers a first down, much needed first down, because it was going to be 4th and long. They're going to have to punt.
Personal foul.
Stem the drive for Estill County and keeps that clock moving. Engineers, boy, you put together a score here, Dano.
Right back in it.
And then you get the ball to start the second half. I mean, all is not lost.
Penalty gives the Estill County Engineers the football all the way out to their own 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on the far hash mark. Double wing formation. Here's a pitch to Beckler. Coming around the left side. Cuts it back up the middle. Gain of 2 on the play to the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Carry by number 6, Logan Beckler. Gain of 3 on the play.
Coach Barnett and Coach Swim tag teaming that offensive coordinator duties out there. He does have the old style T-shirt on now that I
2nd down with 7 to go.
Noticed it.
It's my pregame research, William.
It's here all over.
Here's a pitch around the right side. Not much there. But there's another flag on the play. Got a feeling that was going to be against the Engineers.
I believe so.
Maybe a holding.
We'll
Either
see.
one on the play. As always, tough to see who gets the ball at the bottom of that pile. I believe it was Walker.
Carried by number 21, Justin Stamper.
No, Justin Stamper, number 21.
Flag on the play.
Face mask.
Hey, another penalty against Paintsville.
Another big one, too.
Absolutely. So they march it off. And it'll be a first down for Estill County, and they get into Paintsville territory.
Penalty call on the Tigers. Good for an Engineer. First down.
At the 48-yard line. So the Engineers, 4:40 to go here in the first half, trying to get within one score. Pitch around the left side. Walker with it. Gain of about 2. And there's another flag. Boy, now we're getting a flag fest.
Boy, I didn't say anything this time, Dan.
It's not on you, big boy.
43, Walker. Flag on the play.
Officials are going to huddle around. Been a long summer, I suppose, for them. Going to catch up with one another. Not a lot of places.
It looks like they've been beaten to eat.
That's what I was going to say. Not a place to eat on the way home, but I think they've already covered that tonight.
Hey, we got offsetting penalties. Illegal participation on both teams. Is that what that was?
Well, his hand movements are not real crisp.
No, they're not.
Not real crisp.
Not like the Estill County Marching Band.
No, that's exactly right.
Now offset.
So
they need Jason Bowles to teach them some movements. Sharp.
Look more like a dab.
Yeah.
I don't think he meant to do that.
No.
And
checking his deodorant.
Gives the Engineers to the sideline, and looks like we're going to have a timeout. So we'll take 1-2. 21-6 to score. Paintsville on top. 4:32 remaining in the first half. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and be back. You're listening to the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Cost less at Jack Burford Chevrolet. We have rugged ones, we have stock shiny ones, we sell pretty ones, and we have Silverados for the fan in all of us. And Chevy trucks are just as smart as they are strong, offering Chevrolet MyLink, wireless charging, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi. Check out our new truck inventory online at jackburford.com. Jack Burford Chevrolet,
where Chevys cost less.
Time for the Engineers, run up the middle, and there's a big collision after a gain of 4 on the play. Down to the 43-yard line of Paintsville. Maybe 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 4 for the Engineers. 4:13 to go in the first half. As you said, William, be outstanding for the Estill County Engineers if they can march the ball down for a touchdown, pull within 7, have all the momentum, and then have the ball when they come back in the second half. Couldn't write up any better than that. Got to finish the deal, though, right here.
Got work to do right here.
3rd down, and we'll call it a long 4. Here's a pitch to the left side. That's Walker with it, I believe, and he's close to a first down. Takes the pitch around the left side. They'll stop the clock, give it an eyeball. And the chains are moving. It's a first down for the Estill County Engineers. Big play right there.
That's Stamper down or Walker. I can't tell. It was Stamper. Nice job by Justin.
Number 21, Stamper on the carry.
Carried by number 21, Justin Stamper.
Down to the 37-yard line of Paintsville. Clock moving now to the reset the chains. 3:40 to go in the first half. Estill trailing 21-6. They need a score here. Here's a handoff to the fullback up the middle. This time they run into a wall of Paintsville Tigers and no gain on the play and maybe even a loss of one. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Saw that one on TV. That one hurt.
That's another Renfro's collision right there. If you get hit like that, William, take your car to Renfro's at 1136 Richmond Green Drive in Richmond.
I believe I'll be able to take it there.
I'll take it for you.
I was going to say, could you
buddy.
come over and get it?
Yeah.
Whew. I'll tell you what, Madison Drug will be delivering some things to the house. Estill Clinic Pharmacy, that is for sure.
All right, no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. And here's a flag. Estill County was going to throw the ball, but flag on the play. Had a crisply played first quarter, now it's turned into a flag fest here in the 2nd quarter.
2nd quarter definitely slowed down.
The momentum.
Engineers with a chance here to put some points on the board and just get this back into a one-score game.
Penalty is against the Estill County Engineers. Illegal procedure. 5-yard penalty pushed Estill back to their own 42-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and 15. Clock starts moving again. Now starting to become a factor. 2:38 to go in the first half. There's a pitch to the right side, bobbled by Walker, and now he's in trouble. He's going to be dragged down all the way back at the 47-yard line. Gain of loss of 5 on the play.
So Estill County got their work cut out for them. The only thing you can say is they've kept the ball away from Paintsville, Dan. You'd like to have seen this drive end in some points after we got a couple of those first downs via some 15-yard penalty. So here we go, 3rd and a country mile.
Got the Bishop's Small Engine Repair halftime show coming up. And as soon as it starts, Samantha Burford will be talking to Coach Mike Jones as he heads off the field, so stay tuned for that. Here's a counter play coming around the right side. That's Walker with it. He's going to get some of it back, but he's still not back to the original line of scrimmage, but he's inside the 40 to the 39. Gain of about 6 on the play.
Carried by number 23, Walker. Gain of 6 on the play.
Minute 24 now, time becoming a crucial factor. 4th down as well, William. 4th down and 11. I'm sure Paintsville will be ready for that play-action pass now. Got burned by it earlier.
Yeah, they did.
Touchdown.
They did, and we had it set up a minute ago, Dan,
Yes.
and on the penalty, shut it down. I'd like to have seen what would have happened there. We had a little different result, but 4th down. Estill County's taking all the time in the world. You may even see them here take a delay of game. Actually called timeout. They used their final one of the half. 51 seconds remaining in the half. We'll take our final timeout of the first half. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. Engineers trail 21-6 back in 1 minute. You're listening to Engineer Football on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kopudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Since 1996, Renfro's Collision has been one of Central Kentucky's most trusted collision repair facilities, handling everything from small dings and dents to major collision damage. And now, with a very ultra-modern facility equipped with the latest technology and staffed with iCar Gold certified technicians, Renfro's accepts insurance from all companies and works for you, not them. So the next time you need collision repair, choose Renfro's. We've got the training, reputation, and the equipment to repair your vehicle properly and to protect your family should another accident occur.
On 4th down, Estill County punts the ball, trying to pin Paintsville deep. It rolls inside the 5, and another well-executed punt by Trenton Walker down at the 2-yard line. So Paintsville will have 40 seconds. They'll have to go 98 yards for a score. I'd say they'll probably be glad with the 2-touchdown lead.
Where the Tigers will take over.
So the Paintsville Tigers will have a long way to go, Dano. You said down there at the 2. Nice job with that Hoover Nice Memorial quick kick. And Paintsville, we'll see what they do. Dano, we can't let them behind us here again.
Don't forget, we've got the Bishops Small Injury Repair halftime show coming up, and as soon as we start it at the end of this second quarter, we'll also go down to the halftime coaches interview with Samantha Burford and Coach Jones, brought to you by Richmond Tourism. Here's a handoff to the left side by Paintsville, out to the 5-yard line. They don't look like they're in any rush to call a timeout. They're going to be satisfied with the 2-touchdown lead.
No, you don't want to do anything crazy here. Put the ball on the ground. So
they may not even have to get another play off.
Back judge watching the clock. So we know what that means. He's not going to make sure they don't run another one either.
8 seconds. And that is the end of the first half. Your quarter hometown clinic score 21-6. Samantha Burford is down there with Coach Mike Jones. She's getting ready to give him a chat with him here in 1 second. And she's got him. And let's go down to Samantha Burford.
All right, Coach. Paintsville got out on the board pretty early in the first quarter. What'd you say to your team to keep them motivated right here in this first season opener?
Well, really, it's kind of like a friend of mine says, Christmas lights. We just got to replace those Christmas lights. Yeah. On those 2 plays there in a row, our safety wasn't getting where he needed to be. We kind of fixed that. Another touchdown was the corner came over to cover somebody and left that, and that's when they got the long touchdown run. We don't have that alignment problem. They don't get that. And then we get a personnel problem. That kid probably shouldn't have been in the game, and they go right there and throw that. So I'm really pleased about how we're playing. This is a semifinalist last 2 years and got everybody back. So I feel good about it.
Nice wide open pass, Webb to Beckler. Your thoughts on that touchdown?
Yeah, people don't think we're going to throw it much, but we throw it when we want to.
When you want to.
So I think we threw that in on first down, so they wasn't expecting it. So we just got to quit beating ourselves, and I love the way we're playing defense, and we're doing some good things. We're just having those Christmas lights go out, and we just got to get them fixed.
Should we expect anything different in the second half?
No, we're going to go in here and talk about it and see what we can do. They're a lot stronger than us, a lot bigger than us, so we just got to figure out what we can do.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Dano, it's 21-6. Estill County trails Paintsville. And we will take a 3-minute timeout and be back for the Bishops halftime show. You're listening to Engineer Football on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting. Back in 3 minutes.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Here at Batteries Unlimited, we offer a wide range of services and products. Batteries ranging from automotive to alkaline, from cell phone to golf cart to boat to bulldozer. We do on-site installation. We can fix your iPhone screens, your iPad screens. If you have a wheelchair or a scooter that needs batteries, we can certainly come to you if you're unable to bring them in the store. You can find us on the internet at batteries-unlimited.com. Feel free to give us a call at 859-353-5177, and we'll answer any needs or questions you have.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
There's a new clinic in your hometown. Hometown Clinic in Irvin is now accepting new patients. Dr. Goebel and Joy Puckett, APRN, along with their friendly and qualified staff, welcome patients of all ages with all types of insurance. Hometown Clinic at 101 River Drive in Irvin. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5. Call 606-726-0200 to make your appointment now. And remember, there's no better care than hometown care at the new Hometown Clinic.
Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. They pride themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology, which helps provide the best possible patient experience. Hometown Dental has several experienced dentists who can take care of all your dental needs. Go to hometowndentalrichmond.com to learn more about the great experiences that await you at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive in Richmond. Hometown Dental, also in Stanford and Lancaster.
Hi, I'm Sandy Adams with REALTOR Adams & Associates. It takes great teamwork to be successful on the football field, and it takes great teamwork to get a home sold. Just as an experienced coach is the leader of a team on the field, an experienced realtor is the coach that gets you to a successful sale. If you are looking for a professional hometown realtor to get your goal accomplished, I hope you will give one of our experienced agents the opportunity to present our game plan strategy. Remember, the right agent makes all the difference in the world.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Welcome back to Hoover Neese Field. We're at halftime. The Paintsville Tigers lead the Engineers by a score of 21-6. Welcome to the halftime show, brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair. At Bishop's, the variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit bishopsmallenginerepair.com and search all the latest brands available at Bishop's on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. William Hardy, Dan Wood here, and William's working feverishly away on the statistics. We'll have those coming up after the next break. William, your impressions of the first half?
Well, I tell you what, Coach Jones summed it up pretty well. They're big, they're fast, they're strong, and we got to find a way. And this game, 21-6, Dan, couple of plays one way or the other, and it's a different ball game. We give up the long touchdown. We had the penalty down here when we were setting up the pass again. We get the ball to start the second half. You know, game not over by any means, but I think the score a little bbit deceptive as far as how close this game could be.
Absolutely. Estill County, as you said, we came out. They kind of took the air out of us right away. 13-1 last year, Paintsville was. Semifinalists in the state 2 years in a row. And they looked like they just marched it down the field in the first possession. And they were running the ball. Tight ends all packed in, and then they went spread, and it kind of gave the Estill County Engineers a little breather there, it seemed like.
Yeah, it did. Estill County buckled down defensively, just a play or two. Big plays. Actually, and we'll see it in the stats in a minute, that Estill County gave up, and for about 3 plays, this is a ball game. Still a ball game, but been a lot closer ball game.
Absolutely. Well, William, go ahead and get back work on those stats. On TV, I know you're a little self-conscious. Usually you have your abacus up here, counting them out with the beans and stuff like that. You're doing it the old style, so it takes you a little longer, but you'll have them ready by the next time we come back from break. You're listening to the Bishop Small Engine Repair halftime show. We'll be back with the White & Associates CPAs in Richmond, accounting of the stats in 3 minutes. You're listening to Engineer Football on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Visit Richmond, Kentucky. Stay overnight, stay 2 nights, or a whole week. Plenty to do, plenty of room. Make Richmond your base camp for the greatest sights in Central Kentucky. Find out more. Visit RichmondKYTourism.com or download the Richmond Tourism app.
When you're the boss, you need the right machines. The right machine is a new Kawasaki Mule Pro FXR side-by-side. Quality fit and finish, and all this cabin space. The Maneuvers like you wouldn't believe. The new Kawasaki Mule Pro FXR. The strongest, because I said so.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling, 859-497-2100.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Cost less at Jack Burford Chevrolet. We have rugged ones, we have stock shiny ones, we sell pretty ones, and we have Silverados for the fan in all of us. And Chevy trucks are just as smart as they are strong, offering Chevrolet MyLink, wireless charging, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi. Check out our new truck inventory online at jackburford.com.
Jack Burford Chevrolet, where Chevys cost less.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Since 1996, Renfro's Collision has been one of Central Kentucky's most trusted collision repair facilities, handling everything from small dings and dents to major collision damage. And now, with a very ultra-modern facility equipped with the latest technology and staffed with iCar Gold certified technicians, Renfro's accepts insurance from all companies and works for you, not them. So the next time you need collision repair, choose Renfro's. We've got the training, reputation, and the equipment to repair your vehicle properly and to protect your family should another accident occur.
Back here at the Bishop's Small Engine Repair halftime show. At halftime, the first game of the year, Estill County trailing Paintsville by a score of 21-6. Dan Wood along with William Hardy and Matt Hall, scorekeeper. His first game tonight, he's doing a wonderful job. Andrew Haddon, the voice of God up here. And William, you've been working feverishly away on those statistics provided by White & Associates CPAs. Visit White & Associates PSC.com. English is not my mother tongue. To find out more about that White & Associates CPA, what they can do for you. William, what can you do for me on the stats?
Yeah, no, I'll tell you about them, all about them, then you can figure out the scoring, how it led to some two or three big plays for the Tigers. And first we'll look at Paintsville on the ground, Dano. They were led by Tanner Smith. Tanner, 3 carries, Danny, for 91 yards and a touchdown.
Is that a good average?
That's a pretty good average there for Mr. Smith. Dalton Daniels, the big hoss, 6 carries for 70 yards and a touchdown. And then it was Hyden, the quarterback. He carried the ball once. He lost a total of 2 yards. So for Paintsville, it was 10 rushing attempts for 163 yards. Passing-wise, Hyden was 5 out of 7 through the air for 71 yards. On the other end of those completions, James Allen, he caught 2 for 56 yards. One of those was for 48, touchdown. And then Chris Allen, brother from another mother, 3 receptions for 15 yards. So when you add it all up, it was 17 total plays there, 7 passing, 10 rushing for Paintsville, and 163 yards on the ground, 71 yards through the air, makes a total of 234 total offensive yardage for the Paintsville Tigers. Estill County, meanwhile, Dano, 26 rushing attempts there in the first half, and it was for Estill County, Dylan Evans, 2 carries for 9 yards. He was our leading rusher. That's going to tell a little bit of a story there for sure.
I don't believe I like this story.
Logan Beckler, 7 carries, only 8 yards. rushing. Then it was Walker, 7 carries for 3 yards. Austin Salyers carried the ball twice, but netted out at 0 yards for him. And then we had Justin Stamper, 3 carries for 7 yards. And Jason Watkins, he carried the ball once for a couple yards. So Estill County, though, through there, that was the big story. As Coach Jones said, we throw it when we want to.
Well, they threw one, and it worked out very well.
It was, and Mr. Webb stops right now for the rest of the year. He's going to have the perfect quarterback rating, 1 passing attempt, and it went for 75 yards and a touchdown. And Logan Beckler on the other end of that one, he caught it wide open and took off for 75-yard touchdown pass reception. So Estill County, 26 plays, 104 yards total offense. So 234 for Paintsville. We know 3 of those plays accounted for most of those yards. Estill County, they only had 1 big play to account for over 75, almost 75%, 73.2 actually percent of their 104 yards. Penalty-wise, Dan Oak, this was nearly a draw. Estill County penalized 4 times in the first half for 30 yards. Paintsville penalized 3 times for 30 yards. There was 1 turnover. You remember it in the first quarter. It was Dylan Evans with the interception. He intercepted Hyden's pass and didn't get much of a return on it, put Estill County in good shape. Timeouts, Engineers used all 3 of theirs in the first half. Dano, they'll reset them and get 3 more in the second half. Paintsville did not use 1 in the first half.
There's the accounting of the stats brought to you by White and Associates, CPAs in Richmond. William, we got 1:30 before they put another 3 minutes for the teams to get loose here before halftime. So we got time to take a look at the upcoming schedule, if you'd like to, for the Estill County Engineers this season. First game here tonight, and then also highlight the district games, if you would, for me.
Yeah, we'll have next week on the radio as well, Dan, as we take on another tough non-district opponent. The Engineers travel down to Frankfort to take on Western Hills, and then the Engineers will be off on September the 1st, and then September the 15th and 22nd. The Engineers will 8th and 15th, I should say, home against Boyd County. The 15th, that's home against Bath, and then the district season, as you wanted to know about. It'll start on September the 22nd. Morgan County up at West Liberty. What if that's the Sorghum Festival that weekend?
I hope so.
If it is, we're staying all weekend.
Absolutely.
September the 29th, Breathitt County. I'm sure that'll be the Honey Bowl. And
if we're lucky.
Hit 2 festivals in a row. That one will be on the TV as well. And then
get to see your outfit for that one.
October
that bee outfit. I love it.
Queenie Bee. Most people don't remember that mascot.
Well, we don't judge.
October 6th, Powell County at home. October 13th, McGoffin County right here at Hoover and Eastfield. And then we'll hit the road for the final 2 regular season games. Knott County Central up at Heidemann. And then over at Lexington against LCA on October 27th. 21-6 halftime score. Paintsville on top of the Engineers.
We would like to thank the sponsors for bringing you Estill County football. Some of them have been doing it for a long time. Bishop Small Engine Repair, Irvin Healthcare Pharmacy, Estill County CSEP. William knows his zone. What zone? I won't ask you. Gateway Cycles, sponsor of the broadcast booth on TV. Madison Health Department, Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Honcho's in the West Irvin Plaza, Markham and Wallace Hospital. Ask for the William Hardy special up there. Estill Clinic Pharmacy, Ravenna Food Mart. Oh, George and Brenda, longtime sponsors.
Long time.
Estill County Health Department, Kentucky River Dentistry, Ambergey's Farm Machinery, and Sherry Fox, longtime circuit court for Estill County. And, of course, our TV sponsors as well. And if you haven't joined us late, you can watch 4 of our games at Estill County on WBONTV.com and a full schedule of Madison County high school football games as well. So we got a lot going on in the Wallingford broadcasting system. And our first televised broadcast, William and I have done, along with on the radio. So, first half, 21-6. Estill County trails Paintsville. We'll be back with the second half kickoff in 2 minutes. You're listening to Engineer Sports on the Wallingford stations.
Hey everyone, we're making a lot of changes here at Wallingford Studios, and in the midst of the construction, I wanted to drop in and remind you to join me, Tara Marie, every weekday from 3 until 7. And hey, keep in mind, I'm on here Saturday too for your Big 100 Country Weekend. So don't forget to download the free TuneIn Radio app from your Play Store, and while you're out having a great time on the weekend, you can take me with you everywhere you go. And remember, after that whistle blows at work, I bring you the latest traffic updates for the drive home at 5. I keep you up to date on your local weather, and of course I keep playing all of your country favorites of yesterday and today. So grab a cold drink, pull up a chair, and stay a while. You're in Coyote Country right here on 100.7 The Coyote, Kentucky's country favorites.
The revolution is here. We're changing the way you watch news, weather, sports, traffic, and a lot more. Introducing Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. WBONTV.com is your link to the new age of visual digital media and the way you watch it. Get everything you want, when you want it, and where you want it, on any mobile or digital device and viewable screen, including that big screen in your living room. Get it on the go, at night, or wherever you want it. 24/7 WBONTV.com. Learn it. Love it. Use it.
Hi guys, Gwendolyn from 100.7 The Coyote and Napier Brothers Classic Request Live, where every Friday night I play all of your requests and dedications. Want to dedicate a song to that someone special? It's easy. Just give us a call at 623-WCYO. That's 623-9296. Or find us on Facebook at Napier Brothers Classic Request Live. And don't forget to like us. Whether you're loving, leaving, looking, or drinking, I guarantee we're going to have a great time every Friday night from 7 until midnight on The Coyote. All brought to you by Napier Brothers Clothing, 35 Public Square in Lancaster. See you Friday.
Back here at Hoover and East Field, we're getting ready for second half action.
William, how about the keys to the game for the second half?
Well, we talked about those. We don't put the football on the ground. That was the first one. We did not do that. Paintsville with the lone turnover, so engineers need to keep it off the ground, and they're going to have to figure out a way to get some first downs. As we said, about 70-something% of their yardage there came on the one play, and in the first half. So Estill County going to start with the football, so got to pick up first downs. You've got to move the chains. You've got to keep the ball away from Paintsville. And I think the key, the third and final key, I think it starts with this drive right here. I think you're going to set the tone with how you're going to play in the second half with this drive. So Paintsville will kick off. They will kick towards Armour Street. And the Engineers,
Paintsville set to kick off, begin the second half.
they will return. They will head towards Palmer. And here with the call, the voice of the football Engineers, Lieutenant Dan Wood. Dano?
Thank you, William. 21-6, the Engineers trail Paintsville here in the first game of the season. There's the kickoff. It's long and it's deep, angled toward the far sideline, taken at the 12-yard line by Logan Begler of Estill County. Breaks a tackle and out past the 20, breaks another tackle at the 35, and finally down at the 40-yard line. So the Engineers will have pretty good field position at their own 40.
Nice start there by Estill County. Nice return by Beckler. He almost broke one after one of the scores, if you remember. And that time, it was a shoestring tackle before. That time, he had about one person in between him and 6 points.
So the Engineers will take over 1st and 10 to start the second half here. Ethan Webb at quarterback for the Engineers. They'll start out just like they did the first half in that tightly packed double wing formation. They give it to the man in motion. I believe that's Beckler with it. Around the left side, gain of 2 on the play at the 38 or 42-yard line of Estill. It'll be second down and 8.
Dark uniform's tough to pick up as the night goes on, especially as they get a little damp. Get even harder, turn a darker shade of blue. And big drive here for Estill County. Nothing doing on that first down play. And that's the one in this double wing. That's the one we like to get positive yardage on, first down.
Thought he got 2, but they marked him down after practically no gain.
You said 2, I'm going to give him 2.
Yeah, we like to benefit the home team. Realistically, though, it's more close to second down and 10 here at the 40-yard line, double wing formation. And here's a pitch out the left side. It's a fumble, and it's still on the ground. I believe Paintsville's got it.
Beanbags flying. Webb was hit, Dan, when he came out of the under center, and he didn't get him mustard on it. They had him by the leg.
Well, looks like the Engineers got it back.
Boy, got lucky.
They did. But they're going to lose 3 yards, so it's going to be third down and 13, and not the way the Engineers wanted to start this second half off.
Nope.
Ball right in the middle of the field. Field in excellent condition. They had to redo the center of the field. And it's not as in good a shape as the rest of the field, which is perfect. But it's not bad. A lot of rain last night, and it soaked it right up. Here's 3rd down and 14. And here's Logan Beckler with it coming around the left side, all the way down inside the 40. There's some Mr. Trickeration right there, William. I looked away for 1 second and didn't even see how he got the football, but it's going to be a first down in Paintsville territory at the 37-yard line of the Tigers. Maybe you can explain what happened there.
We run the little misdirection there down where we send the backs one way and hand it back to Logan. And we've seen us be successful with that through the years when they start bringing pressure from the corner. You got to get one block out here on the edge, and you got to cut it up in and out. And Logan did just that. Got a nice block over here, and first down Engineers. So it's that good start we wanted to the
That's
the
a recharge play of the game brought to you by Batteries Unlimited right there. And when you need help recharging the things in your life, go to Batteries Unlimited in Richmond. First down play at the 40. And this time no gain for the Estill County Engineers.
We're going to, well, you know what, Dan, we'll get down there in that red zone. You know what that means. Just stay tuned and you'll find out.
Something brought to you by Realty World?
You got it. You got it. Just
we're close. We need to get inside the 20. We trail by 2 touchdowns. 9:37 to go here in the third quarter. 3rd down and 6. Ball right in the middle of the field. Double wing formation. Ethan Webb under center for the Engineers. Here's a counter play. Walker with it up the middle. Got a better hold this time. Turns it up and close to a first down at the 32-yard line. And offensive line starting to make a few bigger holes out there, William.
Yeah, Dano, and it seems odd, but when they're coming hard, pinching hard, bringing pressure from the corners, slow it down a little bit, give it a couple of couple of looks, let them run by it and bust it up inside like we have. And Estill County, for years, been successful at doing that. When teams really start pinching, put everybody in the box, they try to let them block themselves.
3rd down and 2. Here's a pitch coming around the left side. Painful stacks this one right up, though. Nothing there. It's going to bring up 4th down. No gain on the play.
Carry by number 21, Stamper.
Stamper on the carry for Estill County.
And the young guys.
It's going to be 4th down and 2. Kind of early in the game to say this is a do-or-die play, but this is a big play in the game right here, William Hardy.
It is indeed, Dano. We talked about how important this drive is and got some work to do on 4th and 3. So, again, you might try to see them have them jump offside. They got everybody up on the line of scrimmage. Those linebackers poking, peeking.
Here's a counter play. Stamper with it. He's not going to get it. Paintsville's defense comes up big, and the Engineers will turn it over on downs on the Paintsville 32-yard line. An opportunity missed right there.
Yep, indeed, for Estill County. Got down here deep and couldn't convert. That's a backbreaker.
Got some shout-outs. Bud Tucker listening in, giving some suggestions on the broadcast as always. Anybody else you want to shout out to? We had a long-time listener, don't we, somewhere?
I can't top that. I can't top that one with Bud Tucker. That's for sure. But Miss Hood. Miss Hood, you remember, long-time listener. We got to get her living down in Louisville now. So 26 years right with us all the way, hoping their daughter getting her set up online down in Louisville to listen to us tonight.
Hello, Miss Hood. Here's Allen on the sweep around the left side and turns it up, and he's going to make a little something out of nothing and gain about 6 yards down to the 39-yard line. Looked like Estill had that one defense pretty good, but Allen fought.
Yeah, he did.
Gained 6 yards.
Well, that was Watkins that bulldogged him down.
Not Michael.
Jason. So 2nd down and short.
Let's make it 2nd down and a short 4 yards to go. Ball on the far side of the field. 2 receivers split out to the left. One comes in motion from the slot.
Watch out.
And they're going to throw over the middle, wide open to Castle. At the 40-yard line, he catches it. Missed tackle at the 30, and he's going to go to the end zone. 10-5, touchdown, Paintsville Tigers. Play action pass complete from Jake Hyden to number 47. 27, Canyon Castle.
Pass from number 7, Jake Hyde, complete to number 27.
Play cover 61 yards. And that's a early backbreaker here in the second half for the Estill County Engineers, who had a scoring opportunity, turned it over on downs, and Paintsville strikes quickly here to go up by 3 touchdowns. Well-designed play right there and set up, William.
Well, they caught us napping right up the gut, and all they had to do was make the catch, which sometimes not easy.
Should mention Bud Tucker making productive use of his time as well. Couldn't be here, but sends his best wishes to you, William. Here's the kick. It's up, and it is good. Extra point good, so with 7:08 to go in the third quarter, Paintsville pulls out to a 28-6 lead over the Estill County Engineers. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back. You're listening to Engineer Sports on the Wallingford stations.
Kentucky has lots of counties and miles of roads. And in every county, there's a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent looking out for folks when they're on the road. When you're in Kentucky, you're never far away from Kentucky's own property and casualty insurer.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Back here at Hoover Neese Field, 28-6, Paintsville with the 61-yard scoring strike from Hayden to Daniels. Extra point by Trader, and here's Trader with the kick. Danny with the call.
Angled toward the sideline, high kick taken at the 15-yard line by Estill. Back toward the middle of the field, good coverage by the Tigers, and Estill will take over first and 10 on their own 21-yard line. 7:02 to go in the third quarter, 28-6, Paintsville leads. First game of the season for both teams. Estill 9-3 last season, very successful year under Coach Mike Jones. Even more successful for Coach Joe Chirico and the Paintsville Tigers as they advance to the semifinals of the state. Only lost one game, and that was the last one to Hazard. One game away 2 years in a row from getting to the championship game of Class 1A, William.
I got a feeling what one of those goals on their locker room wall is. Then after 2 trips to the semifinals, I think they want to go to the big show.
Here's Estill first and 10, Webb play action, going to throw down the right sideline. Good coverage downfield by Paintsville, this time incomplete. Intended for Beckler over his head. Bring up second down and 10.
Pass intended for number 6, Logan Beckler.
Big soccer game tomorrow here at Hoover Neese Field. The Estill County girls in action, 12 o'clock, and JV after. So come on out and support the Engineers. Lady Engineers as they have a home game tomorrow at 12 noon. Coached by Candy McMahon, Andrew Hatton, who's also the PA here at Hoover Neese Field. Matt Hall, intense over there on the clock, William. He hadn't missed one play yet. That thumb, he's going to have to ice it after the game.
He's doing the hard work over there tonight. Dano, let's keep it right here for this timeout. 28-6. The Engineers got to be tired. We play a lot of guys both ways. Paintsville, big, strong, fast. Gut check time for the Engineers here in the first game of the season.
Haven't got into the red zone yet. We've scored, but we've scored outside the red zone. But we need to get into the red zone, and if we do, it'll be sponsored by Realty World, William. When the home team gets inside the 20, you know what we say? Estill has entered the Realty World Prime Real Estate Red Zone. We need to do that, and quickly. 6:57 to go here in the third quarter. Next broadcast will be radio only for us next week at Western Hills. Remember where they put us last year? Last time we was up at, not last year, but last time we was up at Western Hills? No room in the booth, they said. So we were sitting on the bleachers.
Under the speaker.
Old style.
Yeah, under the speaker. We could have just let the PA announcer do it. Oh, here we are, back to live action.
All right, thank you, Turtle Man. 2nd down and 10. Here's a pitch way on the left side. Logan Beckler trying to get outside the edge, and good pursuit by the Tigers. They knock him out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. That's going to make it 3rd down and long. They're still trailing 28-6.
Carried by number 6, Beckler.
So, Dan, Estill County, we've talked about it for many years. Folks get a chance on TV to see it tonight. They're going to run the ball. They're going to eat up the clock, and it's not an offense you want to be running when you're behind.
And you don't want to be behind too much because you can't score too many points quickly.
That's right. Boy, if you're ahead, it's exactly how you churn that clock and shorten the game.
No doubt. There's a pitch to the left side to Stamper. He's stacked up for not much. It's going to be 4th down and long for the Engineers. And, William, I tell you, looks like some wind has come out of their sails here after that last Paintsville score.
Yeah, and I'm sure the coaching staff talked a lot about that at halftime, to how to keep these kids up and motivated. The Engineers are going to have to punt here, and there's a lot of time left in this game, so they've got to buckle down, as the old saying goes.
Trent Walker standing on his own 10-yard line. He's done an outstanding job punting for the Engineers tonight. Low line drive kick. And it'll take another good Engineer roll and be down at the 45-yard line of Paintsville. So the Tigers will have pretty decent field position as they come back onto the field.
Paintsville take over.
5:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Athletic Director Arthur Ballard overseeing the operations up here in the booth.
Signed Matt Hall to a free agent contract, picked him up off the waiver wire.
He cleared waivers. I can't believe Palkine didn't pick him up, but he cleared waivers.
They'll probably sign him the week we play him.
Said something about they didn't like the angle of his thumb or something like that.
Just a hammer thumb he's got.
Yeah, well, both of them. on the left hand, both of them.
Got one for a slow and a fast clock, whichever one you need.
Here's a pitch to the left side by Paintsville, gain of 5 on the play. They get into Engineer territory at the 49-yard line.
Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd down and 4 for the Tigers. They're taking their time in between plays. Up by 3 touchdowns. Wind as much of that clock as they possibly can from the shotgun. Hyden, sweep around the right side. Turned in by Estill County. Escaping is Smith. And now he's finally tackled. Did a lot of dancing. No gain on the play. Good defense by Estill. Tanner Smith with a lot of speed.
Carried by number 23, Smith. No gain on the play.
Yeah, make it 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. From the shotgun, play action. Hyden rolling left now. Being pursued by the Estill County defense. Now he'll turn it up and run it, and I believe he's going to get a 1st down, if not close, at the 45-yard line of the Engineers.
That was Micah Swim after him.
He's after him.
Yeah, he was, Dan Owen. That Blake Warren, too, maybe? Blake giving chase.
Micah Swim, just a freshman. But he's turning into a big one just like his dad.
Sophomore.
Can't believe these kids are growing up like
Summer's
that.
passed.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you remember your garden or working your garden?
Well, that zucchini won't grow itself. Or that rhubarb.
It's the stuff you grow in the house in the pots.
Let's get back to the ball game. Here we go. Here's a sweep around the right side. That's Smith with it. And he's going to break a tackle on inside the 20. One man to beat. Touchdown, Paintsville Tigers. 45-yard touchdown run by number 23, Tanner Smith, sweeping around the right side. And the Engineer defense, they look a little tuckered on that play, William.
They're winded, Dan. They are winded.
That makes it 34-6. Paintsville Tigers on top and starting to pull away in this one. Trader Smith will come on to attempt the extra point. I believe he's perfect on the night, isn't he, William?
Seth Trader, yes, Seth Trader. He is perfect indeed.
What do I call him?
Trader Smith? Trader Joe. Let's call him Trader Joe.
Trader Joe Smith. Seth Trader, left-footed kicker.
Don't see that often, do you?
Not very often. Kick is up, and it is good again. So with 3:53 to go in the third quarter, Paintsville pulling ahead of the Engineers by a score of 35-6. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back. You're listening to Engineer Football on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Visit Richmond, Kentucky. Stay overnight, stay 2 nights, or a whole week. Plenty to do, plenty of room. Make Richmond your base camp for the greatest sights in Central Kentucky. Find out more. Visit RichmondKYTourism.com or download the Richmond Tourism app.
When you're the boss, you need the right machines. The right machine is a new Kawasaki Mule Pro FXR side-by-side. Quality fit and finish, and all this cabin space. Maneuvers like you wouldn't believe. The new Kawasaki Mule Pro FXR, the strongest, because I said so.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling, 859-497-2100.
35-6 the score, 3:53 remaining, third quarter. Trader with the kick. Here's Estill County to receive, Danny Wood with the call.
He likes to kick to that one spot right there on the 15-yard line on the far side, taken by Estill, returned to the 26-yard line, where Estill will begin 1st and 10. Dan Wood along with my trusty teammate, William Hardy. 26th season of bringing you Estill County Engineer football, but our first one on television on a simulcast. Got 4 games on television at the end of the game. We'll tell you which ones those are. WBONTV.com.
Stay tuned for the Kentucky Farm Bureau post-game show coming up a little later.
And we'll also have the Hometown Dental Player of the Game as well. All right, Estill County. 1st and 10. Trying to get back into this thing. And a handoff on 1st down over to the right side. Not much there. As in nothing there. No gain first. It would be 2nd down and 10.
Was the big man there, Dan, for Paintsville with the tackle. Tyrese Allen already signed with West Virginia University.
And when you say big, you mean it.
He's big in that middle linebacker spot. Of course, they play him down some, too.
Absolutely. Play him at fullback sometimes, too. All right, 2nd down and 10. Double wing formation for the Engineers. Webb's going to throw it. Complete. Nice pass. Complete at the 30. Good move right there by Trenton Walker. And he's going to have a 1st down out past the 40, down to the 42-yard line. Well executed play right there, William.
Nice job there by Ethan Webb, Dan. And, he killed his passing completion percentage a minute ago. He was at 1,000 and threw that one incompletion, dropped him, cut it in half. But now got it back up.
67%, isn't he?
You got it, 6.667.
We could contact White and Associates, confirm those numbers. Are you taking notes on Mr. Tucker's suggestions for the next broadcast?
I've got most of those in memory, embedded in permanent memory.
Here's a pitch around to the left side. And gain of about 1 on the play.
That was Stamper again, Dan.
Justin Stamper on the carry. Boy, Engineers, they're looking tired going back to that huddle, as you said. Most of the time, Estill, we got to play both ways. And especially that first game of the year, it's hot. It's different practicing, playing full out, 110%.
And, you know, Dano, it hadn't been as warm as they in their preseason conditioning, hadn't been as warm. And then when you play a real live game, no way you can simulate a real live game, that's for sure.
Second down and 10, and Estill goes in motion, and that draws Paintsville offside. That's the first time the Tigers have actually failed for that. We usually see the other teams 3 or 4 times a game jump off sides when we move that wing back in motion. So a 5-yard penalty against Paintsville. And that's going to make it second down and 5. Put the ball on the 48-yard line of Estill.
Second 5 for the Engineers.
SK Marching Band working on their halftime routine. Didn't perform here yet, not quite ready. We'll keep everybody in suspense, but they're here supporting the football Engineers.
The Black Death.
The Black Death. Sounds dark.
Name of this year's show.
Yeah, can't wait. 2-time state champions in a row. See if they can make it 3. There's a flag before the next step on the second down and 5.
I believe we lined up offside, Dan. Or without, I can't tell. Oh, they're going to say against Paintsville. Give them 5 more.
That should be, if I can add correctly, 5 plus 5 should give us a first down.
Not saying Paintsville wasn't offside, but I know I couldn't see the football for a couple of our helmets and blue jerseys, but we'll take it.
Offside, caught on the Tigers. 5-yard penalty. Good for an Engineer. First down.
Under 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Clock continues to move, 35-6 to score.
Webb to pass, going down the middle of the field, overthrown, and almost intercepted. Should have been intercepted, but in and out of the hands of number 1, John Phelps. He'll wish he had that one back.
Webb throws a nice ball there, Dano, and taking his time back there in the pocket, let that one fly on him a little bit. Got a good-looking spiral.
Yes, he and the commissioner, John Webb, have been out in the backyard throwing it around a little bit.
Second down for the Engineers.
Big target.
Got his dad running some routes.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, not as big as he used to.
No, I didn't mean anything.
No,
just stout.
Yep. So Webb will go under center again.
Second down and 10. 1:49 to go in the third quarter. Estill trailing 35-6 to Paintsville. Here's counter play. Coming around the left side, big hole. And close to a first down. Down to the 38-yard line.
Late flag flying in, Dad.
That was Stamper on the carry. Gain of 10 on the play.
I didn't see it unless somebody came in late. Hit him late as he went down. He was falling down to the ground, so may have got somebody for hitting late. Personal foul, Dan.
Dead ball, personal foul, calling against the Tigers.
So that's going to give the Engineers excellent field position. All the way down to the 22-yard line.
First down for the Engineers.
Here's Logan Beckler taking the pitch around the right side. Gain of about 2 on the play to the 18-yard line. Be second down at 7. 1:21 to go here in the third quarter.
Carried by number 6, Logan Beckler. Gain of 1 on the play.
Tell you what, Dano, I think
tell me something.
That run by Mr. Stamper.
Yep.
That was a recharge play of the game, brought to you by Batteries Unlimited. You need help recharging things in your life, go to Batteries Unlimited in Richmond. I don't know if they can help you.
There's a wedge play, the fullback right up the middle. And this time the offensive line gets a great push all the way down to the 15. Short of a first down. It's going to be third down and 2. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter.
When you say push, that was against that front 9.
And Paintsville's, yes, front 9. And they got some big Hallscats in the middle of it.
Clock continuing to move. We maybe they haven't set the ball yet. You have to run one more play here.
Third 5 for the Engineers.
So they're going to let the clock run, Dan. That'll do it for the third quarter.
3 seconds, and that is the end of the third quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, your hometown clinic scoreboard reads Paintsville 35, Estill County 6. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back for the fourth and final quarter. You're listening to Engineer Sports on the Wallingford broadcast stations.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Cost less at Jack Burford Chevrolet. We have rugged ones, we have stock shiny ones, we sell pretty ones, and we have Silverados for the fan in all of us. And Chevy trucks are just as smart as they are strong, offering Chevrolet MyLink, wireless charging, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi. Check out our new truck inventory online at jackburford.com.
Jack Burford Chevrolet, where Chevys cost less.
We're ready for the fourth and final quarter of action. Paintsville leads it 35-6.
How many quarters?
The fourth and final quarter. Engineers trail 35-6 to Paintsville. Boy, they got a good ball club, Dan.
Yes, they do. No disgrace here. Estill County Engineers losing this one, and don't give up, fans. 'Cause I'm telling you, Paintsville, even though they're 1A, they are solid. They've lost a total of 2 games in the last 2 years, and they've got I think 19 out of 22 starters back on both sides of the football, which I should mention they got about almost 11 different guys on both sides of the football.
And they got plenty to choose from, Dan, because they might. I think every boy in school must be on the roster over there.
Absolutely. They travel well as well. Lots of fans heading down for Paintsville, and that's not a little drive.
No. So fourth down for Estill County.
As we missed the third down play. I missed the third down play. Wedge right up the middle. So fourth down and 4 for Estill County on the 14-yard line. Here's the counter play coming around the right side. I believe that's Beckler, and he's inside the 10, and I believe it's enough for a first down. There's the indication. Yes, sir. It'll be first and goal for the Engineers on the 9-yard line.
Good for the Engineers. First down.
Engineers can punch it in right here. They're inside the red zone. Brought to you by Realty World.
Down there in the prime zone. That's a prime real estate zone, Dan.
Stoke. Timeout on the field. We'll be back. See if the Engineers can score. 60-second break. You're listening to Engineer Sports on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
There's a new clinic in your hometown. Hometown Clinic in Irvin is now accepting new patients. Dr. Goebel and Joy Puckett, APRN, along with their friendly and qualified staff, welcome patients of all ages with all types of insurance. Hometown Clinic at 101 River Drive in Irvin. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5. Call 606-726-0200.
Back here at Hoover East Field, Estill County on first down, Dan right at the 10, threw it to the end zone, incomplete. Webb tried to go to Beckler, couldn't connect with him. So second down, they're going to call it second goal. Just inside the 10.
Stops the clock with 10:55 to go in the fourth quarter. And around the right side, not much there. Walker wrapped up. No gain on the play. It'll be third down and go.
Thought the Texas Ranger might get loose there that time, Dano. He lowered his head at the line of scrimmage, but boy, they got to him fast.
Don't forget tomorrow,
Third and goal for the Engineers.
5:10. There'll be two games at the Roe Kid Bowl. Madison Southern and Madison Central playing. You can watch on WBONTV.com. Michael Watkins will have the play-by-play for both those games.
Two good games.
Randy will be there too.
Randy's everywhere, Dan.
I tell you what.
Operation doesn't run without Randy.
I don't know how he plays solitaire while working all this stuff. Here's a pitch on the left side. Fumble picked up by Beckler coming around the opposite side. And he's going to be tackled all the way back on the 14-yard line. So a loss of 5 on the play, and it's going to be fourth down and goal from the 14.
Yeah,
one of the 4 games that we're going to have on WBON TV.
Yeah, September 15th, we'll be back Estill County and Bath County here at Hoover and East Field. Then we'll be on the road. Randy will be traveling with us up to Jackson to take on Breathitt County, Estill County, and Breathitt.
They love Randy up there.
On the 29th of September, and that's why we're taking him.
I know.
Keep him off us.
Yeah, keep him off of you.
For our
keep him off of you.
And October 6th, Estill County will be here in Powell County.
Powell County?
Yep. So tomorrow will be Southern, Dano Southern, and Collins High School. And then Madison Central take on Lexington Catholic.
Sounds like fun. All right, fourth and goal for Estill County. Ethan Webb rolling left, looking to throw. And he's going to be hit and creamed. And loses the football. They're going to call it a fumble. Doesn't matter anyway because Estill turned it over on down. So Estill had first and goal at the 9-yard line, but can't convert it into points. And so Paintsville will take over first and 10.
Hard to sprint out to your left, Dan, when you're a right-handed quarterback. Hard to do that if the play is not right there where you can dump it immediately when you're starting to your left. But when you start running to your left, it's hard to stop and plant and throw the ball because you know what? You'll get planted all right, just like Ethan did. He's back up.
He might have probably should have just kept running instead of turning and planting.
Yep.
Right out there on the 89. 35-6, Paintsville leads. Exactly 9 minutes to go in the game.
You know, Estill County missing a key part of their team this year, Dan. I'm glad I see him walking around the sideline. I'm glad to see him. Hate that he's not in uniform, but he's out there supporting his team. That's Chase Harris.
Absolutely. Great to see him out there with the team.
Chase injured in an automobile accident this past summer, and glad to see him walking around. Sure his family is, too.
Back at school.
August 25th when they travel to Western Hills.
But they miss him on the football field, that's for sure.
They do. Not going to be able to play this year, but give him credit.
We're not going to complain.
Going to give him credit. Right there supporting his team on the sideline.
Fine young man, no doubt about it. Got time out on the field. We'll keep it right here.
Dano, Estill County had their work cut out for them indeed tonight against Paintsville. We knew that coming in. The whole non-district schedule, I'm telling you what, it doesn't get any easier next Friday night. We have Western Hills and Wandale Robinson. Georgia offered him, UK offered him, Louisville offered him, everybody's offered him. And 2 weeks in a row we're seeing a Division I, high Division I signee, major conference signees here. Big 12 signee tonight. And next Friday night will determine where Robinson will end up, but he's a player and we'll see it.
No doubt about it. All right, here's Hyden for Paintsville under center. He's going to pitch to the left side. That's Daniels with it. He was a hoss in the first half. Flag on the play. Gain of 7 out to the 30-yard line of the Tigers. Flag behind the play. Usually indicates holding or illegal block. And it is holding against Paintsville. So that run will come back.
Holding called on the Tigers.
8:53 to go in the fourth quarter. Paintsville leading 35-6 over the Engineers. We haven't confused anybody about this television radio. We're always on the radio. Always on the radio on 99.3 Cool Oldies and WIRV AM 1550. Sounds like Irvin. But on 4 games, we're on also streaming on the World Wide Web on WBONTV.com. If you like it old style, you can always go broadcast radio.
Absolutely.
All right, first down and 15 for Paintsville. Rolling left, Hyden, throwing deep down for Allen, has him wide open, but overthrew him. Dove for it, but just off his fingertips. So that'll stop the clock at 8:44.
Pass hit by Hyden.
And that'll make it second down and 20.
Little different set there. You saw Paintsville that time down.
Well, we
Put
saw
a
a
couple
lot
of
of
guys
different
in
looks
motion.
from them.
Yeah, I think they're going to see what a lot of different stuff they're going to throw at teams this year. And they've got the athletes to do it.
Yes, sir. Class 1A, and they got a lot of athletes out there. One went away from getting into the final game the last 2 years. Hazard. Dogs got them last year. 21-7.
Got them pups.
One receiver way out to the left, one way out to the right. 2 backs. There's a fumble. Hayden picks it up, and he's going to go down in the backfield for a loss of a couple. And bring up third down in a whole bunch.
Okay, by number 7, Hyden.
Speaking of the television, said it earlier, though, kind of reins us in a little bit, being on TV, because we got the,
Third down.
what is it, the broadcast booth sponsored by?
CT Diesel, Dan.
CT Diesel. Got the camera on us. Kind of crimps our style on our dress, on how we...
Yeah, but there's a lot of big dates coming up. Halloween, Honey Bowl, Sorghum Festival. Coming up, we'll be on the road, so a lot of opportunities await. A lot of opportunities await.
Hyden looking to throw, rolling right, pressured, and he's going to get rid of it, completes it. It's still going to be a loss in the play back at the 14-yard line. And it's going to be up fourth down at about 23. So
NFL, they'd call that in the grass. It's not going to get anybody hurt there. They'd have blown that one dead real quick when one of the stars gets tied up back there like that with 3 around him. Somehow Hyden got rid of it. Give him a lot of credit, found the receiver. But
so you're saying if Tom Brady was in the grass like that, they'd whistle it dead?
Well, number one, Tom Brady would never be in the grass like that. He would have got rid of it earlier. He knows better than to get near the grass, let alone in the grass. Maybe he'll win a Super Bowl if he keeps at it.
40, turned 40 years old.
Half of your age.
Dog years, yeah.
All right, here comes Paintsville. 6:55.
The reason I wore a hat tonight, my toupee didn't come in.
That's what I heard. It was on
It's
back
back
order.
yeah.
Back
the
order.
Trump.
It's on back order.
Here's a punt all the way down inside the 50 of Estill. That's a great punt by Paintsville. Was that their first punt of the night, William?
That was
all the way down to the 41-yard line?
No, they had a couple of the rugby ones in the first half.
That's right. Looked like they were going for it, and then they do the rugby kick. So Estill County take over first and 10 on their own 41-yard line. 6:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Paintsville leads 35-6.
So engineers, you'd like to see it was early in the season.
I'll tell you what I'd like. I'd like the people over there to turn their lights off straight across from us. That's what I'd like.
That'd be helpful. Then early season, Estill County, a lot of football left to play. I think if you're Coach Jones, you got to see some. There's some bright spots. You're going to take a look at the film. You're going to see that first half and say, 3 plays made the difference.
Absolutely.
And 3 big plays, 3 plays we could have defended and made all the difference.
All you want to do is get ready for district play when it comes around. I think the Estill County Engineers will be. I've seen enough tonight. I think they will.
And they're going to see speed next week like they've never seen before in Robinson. So you can work on containment, obviously, in practice.
Bless you. Do we have a sponsor for a sneeze?
Well, if you need something though, Madison Drug, Estill Clinic Pharmacy, they can bring it. They can bring it right to you, and they might. If they deliver to the press box.
I'm sure if we asked, they would. $6:42 to go in this one. Good crowd on hand here at Hoover and East Field. hanging around. Great weather.
Fresh jerseys incoming for Paintsville, you see.
Yeah,
on the
awful
other side.
clean. Very white.
Some young guys in. Good opportunity for us to build a little momentum here to have a good offensive series. Yep. Take it away.
All right, here's Webb. Pitch to the right side. Big hole. Big hit. Walker delivered it onto the defense. Gain of 8 on the play.
That's a big collision, Dan.
Oh,
that's Renfro collision.
Better call him.
If you get hit like that, take your car over to 1136 Richmond Green Drive in Richmond. Renfro collision. Big collision of the second half.
Did you take your Pinto over there that one time? It blew up.
It's a Vega. It's a Vega. Or you call it a Pinto.
Well, it looked like a Pinto after
after it's damaged, it did.
Yeah. Here's a pitch around the right side. First down and more. Walker again into the secondary, down to the 40-yard line of Paintsville.
Another carry by number 23, Trenton Walker.
The second team defense for the Tigers a little smaller than the first team defense.
First down.
Still got a couple big kids out there.
On the front,
They're much smaller indeed. That's for sure. It's all relative.
It is all relative.
Yeah, it looks like a normal high school line that's out there now.
First and 10 Engineers. Ball right in the middle of the field. 41-yard line of the Tigers. Ethan Webb under center, double wing formation. Rolling right, looking to throw. Lets it go. Broken up, incomplete.
That's O'Hare, Dano, in there at quarterback now.
Oh, okay.
They've switched him out.
What's his first name?
Jerry.
Jerry O'Hare in at quarterback.
J.O. 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 is the transfer from Breathitt County. Jerry O'Hare.
Gotcha. Heard about him. Said he was a good athlete. Yeah, I know a couple of J.O.s.
Second 10 for the Engineers.
Care to name them? Care to name them?
All of them?
Go ahead. I know where we'd start, but I didn't know after that.
Well, Jody Orr.
Yeah, sure. And his dad.
Joe Orr.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much done after that. All right, here's Walker or Stamper, not sure with who, but over a run around the left side, out of bounds at the 20-yard line. First down, gain of about 22 for Estill. Taking advantage of going up against this second team defense of Paintsville. Is that Walker or Stamper that time?
Carry by number 23, Walker.
It was Walker.
Andrew Hatton, he don't miss it. He's always helping us out.
Eagle eye.
He's 99.9% sure. First and 10 Engineers. 5:15 to go in the game. Here's a pitch around the right side. And another good gain down to the 10.
Stanford, boy, he took a hard hit there, Dan. You can see.
Well, he delivered it, too.
Got a stinger, maybe?
I'd say he might have a stinger there in the neck. He's still down. Hopefully that's not serious. And let's go ahead and take a break. Hadn't had one in a while. 5 minutes exactly to go in this contest. Issue not in doubt. Paintsville leads 35-6. Let's take a 1 minute break, and we'll be back. You're listening to Engineer Sports on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
The Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
There's a lot of what ifs in life, you know, but you got no worries if you know where to go. To shelter in place, that's what I mean. Get people indoors, don't leave the scene. Turn off all the air systems in your place. Find a windowless room, there's no time to waste. Take a TV or radio with you too, so you can keep track of important news. This is good advice no matter where you're from. Find out more at prepareky.com.
35-6 the score. Paintsville on top. 5 minutes exactly. Trenton Walker shook up, Dan. He's coming off under his own power. Chase Harrison there to greet him. And Estill County will go back to work. Third and about a foot.
4:52, clock moving here in the fourth quarter. Estill trailing 35-6. Double wing formation for the Estill County Engineers. O'Hare under center. Transfer from Breathitt County. Here's Walker with it, coming on the left side. Huge hole, first down and more. He's close to a touchdown. And he's a little short. It'll be first and goal, though, for the Engineers.
Stamper that time. They're
Justin
tough.
Stamper.
That's going to be the tough one all year. They do it to us on purpose. They pick their numbers, I think.
Well, last year it was
21, 23.
Bingham and Beckler.
Beckler, 5 and 6.
5 and 6. And the numbers, they're not solid numbers. They got the little outline in white. If you're watching TV, you can see.
This year's 21 and 23, tough to see. He's a player down for Paintsville.
Stay tuned at the end of the game. We'll have the Kentucky Farm Bureau post-game show. It's going to be a quick one, too. If you need insurance, start with the Kentucky Farm Bureau with 3 locations in Madison County. We'll also have the hometown dental player of the game. And we might even name that one before the game's over with.
Renfro Collision, they do insurance work. So, all fits together. First and goal for Estill County.
Right on the 1 yard line.
So as far down there as you can get.
Engineer cheerleaders cheering all the way to the end. Doing the engineer call now. Here's a wedge play right up the middle. Touchdown, Estill County.
That's Edmondson. Chance Edmondson.
Chance Edmondson comes in there and gets a score on his first carry of the night from 1 yard out. And that gives the Estill County Engineers 12 points. Paintsville 35, 4-11. Touchdown and score comes at 4:11 of the fourth quarter. Under the category of too little, too late. But a little bit of good news for the Engineers here in the fourth quarter. Estill County going for 2. And we got flags on the play and whistles. It's a pitch to the right side.
Flag on the play.
They'll retry it, Dano. Depends on who it's on. It's official. Very crisp all night. He can put his hands on his hips.
If you consider sorghum rolling over a buttered piece of cornbread crisp, that's how crisp that referee is.
He summered well, wintered well.
No offense to him. Here's one up the right side. 2-point conversion is good. Is that Logan?
That's Logan.
Beckler, 2-point conversion is good.
2-point conversion is good.
So with 4:11 to go in the fourth quarter, that makes the score Paintsville 40, Estill County 12. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back. You're listening to Engineer Sports on the Wallingford stations.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kopudek, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
New Silverados cost less at Jack Burford Chevrolet. We have rugged ones. We have stock shiny ones. We sell pretty ones. And we have Silverados for the fan in all of us. And Chevy trucks are just as smart as they are strong. Offering Chevrolet MyLink, wireless charging, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi. Check out our new truck inventory online at jackburford.com.
Jack Burford Chevrolet, where Chevys cost less.
Back here at Hoover and East Field, 35-14. Here's the kick. Here's Danny.
Paintsville takes it on the 25-yard line, returns it right up the middle of the field, and they're going to go to the house. All the way. Smith from the 20 at 80-yard touchdown return. Number 23, Tanner Smith.
Touchdown.
Takes it to the house on the kickoff return.
Number 23, Tanner Smith, kickoff return.
William, he's got some skill.
Oh, he does.
And some speed.
Yeah, we didn't get many people to the ball that time.
I don't think we touched him much.
Yeah, and he took care of business.
Makes it 41-14. Touchdown drive took 10 seconds. Estill County hustling to get 11 players there for the extra point. Trader Smith, he's going to have to ice his leg down after this one.
He'll prop it up on the way back.
Can't be good on the corns.
Uh-oh.
Bad snap.
See if
Trader's
he's got
going to
one.
run with it.
See if he's got some.
And he fumbled the ball.
Oh.
And Paintsville's got it, and they're going to go down, and a two-point conversion is no good.
Ben Daniels with his first official carry.
That'd been his last one, too. 3:59 to go in the game. Paintsville leads 41-14. Let's take another minute break just for the heck of it and listen to some more words from our fine sponsors. 60-second break. You're listening to Engineer Sports on the Wallingford stations.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Cost less at Jack Burford Chevrolet. We have rugged ones. We have stock shiny ones. We sell pretty ones. And we have Silverados for the fan in all of us. And Chevy trucks are just as smart as they are strong. Offering Chevrolet MyLink, wireless charging, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi. Check out our new truck inventory online at jackburford.com.
Jack Burford Chevrolet, where Chevys cost less.
Back here at Hoover and East Field, 41-14. Quick score by Paintsville as they return the kickoff. Now Estill County have the opportunity to do the same.
Tigers set to kick off.
Dano, long kick, partner.
Out of bounds. Long kick out of bounds, and Estill get it on the 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
Flag on the play. The kick goes out
Of course, that takes no time off the clock either.
Nope.
No.
That's what we're after right now.
Yes.
So some engineers coming in. New guys looked like offensively. Get a quarter on the letter jacket. Towards the letter jacket, I should say.
Engineers begin their drive at the 35-yard line with 3:59 remaining.
All right, 1st and 10. O'Hare under center. Pitches to the right side. Got second team in there at the backs as well. Number, what is that, 18?
Waylon Puckett.
Waylon Puckett. son of Todd. Gain of 5 on the play.
Carry by number 18, Waylon Puckett. Gain of 4 on the play.
Bring up 2nd down and 5.
Grandson of former engineer linebacker Marty Stepp. Back in the Tater Bug days.
Shout out to Jeff Tate, listening in, longtime statistician. I don't know if he was able to watch us tonight. Our good friend and yours. Here's Puckett again, comes up the middle, then kicks it out to the left side, and he's going to have a huge gain all the way down to the 40-yard line.
That's Clem that time.
Clem?
That's Clem. Coben Clem, double C.
Coben Clem. How about that? These little kids that we used to see run around when they're about 4 years old, and now they're in high school playing football. I tell you, you're getting old. So Clem with a huge play, gain of about 30-something all the way down inside Paintsville.
For an engineer. First down.
Paintsville territory at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Estill County. Under 3 minutes to go now. Double wing formation. Young guys in on both sides of the football. Both teams got them in there now. Here's a pitch to the right side. And thank you. They tackled our guy and then threw him forward for about 4 more yards. Gain of about 8 on the play.
Waylon Jennings Puckett.
That's Puckett.
Carry by number 18, Puckett. Gain of 7 on the play.
Gain of 7. Be 2nd down and 3.
Estill County got Western Hills next Friday night. We'll have all the action for you on WIRV.
You got to go see the governor, too, don't you, about that one thing?
What, the pardon?
Yeah.
Potential pardon.
Yeah. Usually don't get those till late, right before they go out of office. All right, here's O'Hare rolling right. Quarterback is going to get a 1st down out of bounds at the 22.
O'Hare, good-looking athlete, Dano, coming around the corner there.
Yes, he did. Looked like a good athlete.
We're good for an engineer.
What grade
down.
is he in? Transfer from Breathitt County.
He's a junior. Basketball player, too, as I understand it.
Saw Coach Bentley here at the game tonight. Probably scouting him. Checking his footwork. 1st and 10. O'Hare under center. Here's a pitch to the left side. Is that Puckett?
That's Clem.
Well, I'll get him right one time here at the end. Gain about 3 on the play. One's 10 and one's 18, and those numbers you can't tell. Well, you can, apparently. Eagle eye.
I know their runs. How about that? Seen them through the years.
The swivel of their hips.
That's some young guys in there. I see Christian Abney is in there, Dan. Caden Hardy on the line. See Blake Warren in there.
2nd down and 10. There's a handoff to the fullback. Wedge play right up the middle. Gain of about 3 on the play. 1 minute to go in this one, William.
It's Trevor Evans, Dan.
Get those names in case Granny's listening.
42, there's Big John Turner coming out of there.
JT.
Carry by number 42, John Turner.
25, Josh Ledford. He's a load, too. Josh, a freshman. He's in there fullback.
3rd down and 9. Here's a pitch to the left side. And Clem gets around the edge, runs over a defender, and close to a 1st down at the 17-yard line. They hustle. They might get one more play off. Clem running hard. Racked up some yards here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll get one off, Dan.
13 seconds.
And 6 on the play. 4th down for the Engineers.
I believe that's going to do it unless they run up here. The referee in the way, holding them back.
They whistle it down. That's the end of the game. Your final score. Brought to you by Hometown Clinic. Estill County 14, Paintsville 41. Estill County falls to 0-1 on the season. Paintsville starts off 1-0. Stay tuned for the postgame show. Brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau. If you need insurance, start with Kentucky Farm Bureau with 3 locations in Madison County. We'll also have the Hometown Dental Player of the Game. Hometown Dental at Atwood Drive in Richmond, just off 4 Mile Avenue. Learn more at hometowndentalrichmond.com. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back to wrap things up. You're listening to football on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Hi, I'm Sandy Adams with REALTOR Adams & Associates. It takes great teamwork to be successful on the football field, and it takes great teamwork to get a home sold. Just as an experienced coach is the leader of a team on the field, an experienced realtor is the coach that gets you to a successful sale. If you are looking for a professional hometown realtor to get your goal accomplished, I hope you will give one of our experienced agents the opportunity to present our game plan strategy. Remember, the right agent makes all the difference in the world.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Here are batteries up.
Back here at Hoover Neese Field, your final score, Paintsville 41, Estill County 14. You're listening to the Kentucky Farm Bureau post-game show. If you need insurance, start with Kentucky Farm Bureau. 3 locations in Madison County. We and the Estill County Engineers, you're going to look at some people are going to look at the score of this one and they're going to say, whoa, Estill's going to have a rough year. But I'm telling you, Paintsville's good, and I can see potentially that Estill County can get good.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot. 3 big plays in the first half, and that was the difference there to give Paintsville that halftime lead. Estill County drove down the field to start the second half, couldn't convert, and really after that it was a ball game. That strength, size, athleticism of Paintsville took over. Paintsville, they've been in the state semifinal 2 years in a row for a reason, Dano. Heck of a ball club. Give them all the credit. But I agree with you. I saw some glimpses tonight, saw some young guys out there playing for Estill County. This is going to be your prototypical Estill County Engineer football team.
Absolutely. Good luck to Paintsville. I'd say they're going to make another march deep into the playoffs in 1A. Player of the game brought to you by Hometown Dental. Who you got, William?
Hometown player of the game, I got to give it Dylan Evans, Dano. 2 years in a row on the first defensive series with 2 interceptions in a row. So can't script that. So Dylan Evans, congratulations to him. He's our Hometown Dental player of the game. Hometown Dental, Atwood Drive in Richmond, just off 4 Mile Avenue. Learn more at hometowndentalrichmond.com. Ask for the Danny Wood special. A lot of cosmetic work they've done on you, my friend.
Yeah, they got more to go, William, believe it or not.
We're hoping.
Hey, also the camera in the broadcast booth brought to you by Gatewood Cycles. Welcome to the Gatewood Cycles broadcast booth, located in Mount Sterling. When it's time to choose your next ride, visit gatewaycycles.com. Also, like to thank the Estill County only football sponsors, Bishop Small Engine Repair, Irvin Healthcare Pharmacy, Estill County CSEP, Gateway Cycles, Madison Health Department, Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Hunchels, Markham & Wallace, Estill Clinic Pharmacy, Ravenna Food Mart. In
Ravenna,
Estill Health Department, ask for the William Hardy Special, full spectrum of inoculations, Kentucky River Dentistry, Ambergey's Farm Machinery, and Circuit Court Clerk Sherry Fox. Next week, William?
Next week we'll travel to Frankfort on the 25th of August, Friday night, 7:30. Engineers will have another tough one, that's for sure. The Wolverines of Western Hills. We'll have all the action for you on WIRV AM 1550 and Cool Oldies V99.3 FM.
Who we got back in the studio?
Back in the studio, got Whitney Hammond.
Like to thank Whitney Hammond back in the studio. Like to thank Randy Rosenbaum for pushing all the right buttons over here, keeping us going on our first TV broadcast. Michael Watkins, sports director. We're very proud to be on WBONTV.com, bringing you engineered football for 4 games. And don't forget, tomorrow we got the Roy Kidd Bowl, and Michael Watkins will be doing play-by-play for a Madison Southern game and a Central game.
Samantha Burford, too.
And Samantha Burford doing our halftime interview as well. So we had a lot of help here tonight. For my trusty teammate, William Hardy, until next week, this is Danny Wood saying good night, everybody.
Here at Batteries Unlimited, we offer a wide range of services and products. Batteries ranging from automotive to alkaline, from cell phone to golf cart to boat to bulldozer. We do on-site installation. We can fix your iPhone screens, your iPad screens. If you have a wheelchair or a scooter that needs batteries, we can certainly come to you if you're unable to bring them in the store. You can find us on the internet at batteries-unlimited.com. Feel free to give us a call at 859-353-5177, and we'll answer any needs or questions you have.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
There's a new clinic in your hometown. Hometown Clinic in Irvin is now accepting new patients. Dr. Goebel and Joy Puckett, APRN, along with their friendly and qualified staff, welcome patients of all ages with all types of insurance. Hometown Clinic at 101 River Drive in Irvin. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5. Call 606-726-0200 to make your appointment now. And remember, there's no better care than hometown care at the new Hometown Clinic.
Kentucky has lots of counties and miles of roads. And in every county, there's a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent looking out for folks when they're on the road. When you're in Kentucky, you're never far away from Kentucky's own property and casualty insurer.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. They pride themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology, which helps provide the best possible patient experience. Hometown Dental has several experienced dentists who can take care of all your dental needs. Go to hometowndentalrichmond.com to learn more about the great experiences that await you at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive in Richmond. Hometown Dental, also in Stanford and Lancaster.
Hi, I'm Sandy Adams with REALTOR Adams and Associates. It takes great teamwork to be successful on the football field, and it takes great teamwork to get a home sold. Just as an experienced coach is the leader of a team on the field, an experienced realtor is the coach that gets you to a successful sale. If you are looking for a professional hometown realtor to get your goal accomplished, I hope you will give one of our experienced agents the opportunity to present our game plan strategy. Remember, the right agent makes all the difference in the world.
When you
There's a lot of what ifs in life, you know, but you got no worries if you know where to go. To shelter in place, that's what I mean. Get people indoors, don't leave the scene. Turn off all the air systems in your place. Find a windowless room, there's no time to waste. Take a TV or radio with you too, so you can keep track of important news. This is good advice no matter where you're from. Find out more at prepareky.com.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
When you're the boss, you need the right machines. The right machine is the new Kawasaki Mule Pro FXR side-by-side. Quality fit and finish, and all this cabin space. Maneuvers like you wouldn't believe. The new Kawasaki Mule Pro FXR, the strongest, because I said so.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling, 859-497-2100.
There's a new clinic in your hometown. Hometown Clinic in Irvin is now accepting new patients. Dr. Goebel and Joy Puckett, APRN, along with their friendly and qualified staff, welcome patients of all ages with all types of insurance. Hometown Clinic at 101 River Drive in Irvin. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5. Call 606-726-0200 to make your appointment now. And remember, there's no better care than hometown care at the new Hometown.
The Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
The following is a presentation from WBON TV Sports and Wallingford Media Group. Welcome to the High School Football Game of the Week from WBONTV.com Sports. The High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair, Richmond, Kentucky Tourism, CT Diesel Performance, Renfro's Collision, White & Associates CPAs, Estill Clinic Pharmacy, Hometown Dental, Batteries Unlimited, Gateway Cycles, Realty World, Hometown Clinic, House of Q, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Raider, Mayo, and Hornsby, CSEP PrepareKY.com, and Jack Burford Chevrolet.